parents, staff, and community members, thank you. Thank you for everything you've done to make this unique school year a success. It has taken a team effort to make the magic happen. In this community, our school board, our local leaders, and our local businesses have all joined together to get the job done. And especially to our parents out there, thank you for your continued support. You're the best of the best. And as your superintendent, please know I'm always here for you. And if you need anything, it's certainly my privilege to serve you. Thanks again for cheering on our Lions today. Enjoy the broadcast. Let's go, Lion Nation. Let's hear the roar.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Louisa Lions football. I'm Tommy Nelson, along with Dickie Purcell and the technical crew at Louisa County High School, getting things set up for the night as Louisa travels against Orange, but traveled to Charlottesville.
Yeah, both of them ended up traveling to Charlottesville, Tommy. This weather has really changed things, and Orange's field is grass as well as Louisa's, and they would tear that all to pieces if they played under these wet weather conditions. So Charlottesville was nice enough to let them play the game up here tonight.
Louisa comes in already one game under their belt. That was on Tuesday night, so they had short time to prepare for Orange. Orange, this is their first game of the season.
Yep, first game for Orange, and as we noticed coming up the road, Tommy, a lot of young ball players for Orange. I think we counted they had 18 freshmen and sophomores on the varsity roster.
A lot of young kids. Now, Louisa, last week's defense looked way ahead of its offense.
Yeah, Louisa controlled the line of scrimmage last week against Charlottesville. Every touchdown drive Louisa had last week, none of them was started in Louisa territory. I think 48 yards was the longest touchdown drive Louisa had last week. So they got the ball in good field position, and they cashed in on those opportunities.
11 people carried the ball for Louisa last week, but the main person was Caleb Shelton, and he got 91 yards officially. I had him down for 100, but I was generous. You look at the others. Walker came in and got 57 yards. Wilson showed that his speed and endurance and strength was there better. He got 53 yards also.
And Landon looked a lot quicker running the football, too, this year than he did last year, too, Tommy.
The passing was a little bit off timing last week. Now they've worked on that, I'm sure, during this week.
Yes, yeah, I think, and Louisa has the advantage tonight. They played a ball game. They got a game under their belt. And this is Orange's first ball game, so that's an advantage to Louisa right off the bat, I think, Tom.
Yeah, the total yards last week was a little deceptive too, because as you said, there were short drives for Louisa. They had 340 total yards on the game, 104 for Charlottesville. A lot of that came late, but if you take out one play for Charlottesville, 36. And they got 20 yards, 36 play. Take a one play, they'd had 35 minus 29 yards.
Yeah, and the guy that made the big play for Charlottesville, Dulo, he got hurt. He had two big plays for him, actually. A running play, and he caught that screen pass, which was another big gainer for Charlottesville.
Yep, if you take out another play, as you said, that second play, it would have been 34 plays for minus 40 yards. So that shows how the defense really, they anticipated great. We talked about it coming up the road, too, how they said, and the defensive ends just shot through right off the bat and were able to get them in the backfield a lot.
Remember, good sportsmanship is all about respect. For teammates,
the
players, coaches, fans,
receivers for Louisa, as I said, last week Wilson was a little long, but I'm sure he's worked on that this week.
Yeah. Louisa's, had a couple of days to practice this week, and actually had a couple of beautiful days weather-wise to get some things done, and that's a lot different than having to practice in the gym or do something virtual, Tommy. That should help the Lions, and I think Louisa will be a more polished offensive team tonight. Not that there was anything wrong with last week, but all the drives just were short. They had no long, sustained drives.
Right. And we look at some of the other things that are happening at the high school. The indoor track is at Liberty for the state championships on Monday. The golf gets underway again on Monday. They'll be up here at Charlottesville at Meadow Creek Park to play. Tuesday, volleyball gets underway. at Louisa County High School as they take on Charlottesville. Field hockey also against Charlottesville on Monday, and then next week is next Friday that the football team Monticello is supposed to come to Louisa.
And Monticello got beat today, Tommy, as I understand it, 32-15 by Albemarle, but the game I understand was much closer than that. Albemarle had a touchdown. Monticello had a touchdown, as I understand it, called back on a hurdling penalty on Malachi Fields. The game might have been a different story if that hadn't happened. But Malachi Fields is an outstanding athlete, as we know, and he'll be down at Louisa next Friday night.
All right. We talked about it coming up too, about the local connections of things. And we looked at Louisa's coaching staff and all the kids that went to school at Louisa, including Coach Will Patrick, Mikey Clemens, Dylan Hollins, Josh Gusto, Christopher Robinson, Casey Brown, Ryan Bullock, Stephon Bessels. You look at that, and then we looked at Oragne, and we said, hey, they got the same type thing. Jesse Lohr, the head coach, Rod Hawkins, who's been there as long as you and I have been broadcasting.
Yeah, Rod Hawkins, I remember him coaching with Lindsey Woolfolk. Yeah.
Neil Ferguson was a big fullback they had. Bradley Starks, one of the best athletes ever in our district. Chuck Clatterbuck, Johnson, James Washington, Adam Utz, who was on the offensive line, defensive line, and Rickett. It's a lot of local connection, and glad to see that. They used to didn't do a lot of that.
Yep. Yeah, I think Jesse Lohr has done a good job of bringing these people from Orange back to and putting them on his staff. Yeah.
And it looks like Bradley Starks is working with a lot of youngsters, because he's got a junior that looks like it's going to be starting at quarterback, and that's Paul Poirier. But he's got a freshman, Darius Holmes, as a quarterback, Kaylin Reinhold, a senior at quarterback, and then Bradley Ferran, another freshman at quarterback. So he's working with 4 guys, and he's a pretty good guy to be working with if you want to be a quarterback.
Yeah, he is. He was a good one, Tommy. That was quite a classic that night. We did that ball game between Louisa and Oragne down there when Bradley Starks, I believe, was a junior that year. That was a real football game. The Hornets came out on top that night, and the next year when Starks was a senior was the year that Louisa had the team with Jeff Malhalf and Eric Church on it that went on to play Amherst in the state championship.
Yes, indeed. And we're getting ready for the kickoff's going to be coming up in just a few minutes, but before that we'll have a national anthem. We'll let you know about that. But Dickie, we look around now, and we were talking about it during the week, you and I, that really with the setup of playing only 6 games, you cannot afford to lose a game if you want to make the playoffs.
Yeah, you better not lose a ball game. I saw an article in the Richmond paper about that, and then I know Coach Tim Coleman. I listened to him broadcasting the game between Cortland, Spotsylvania, and he was emphasizing the same thing. If you want to make the playoff, you better not lose a ball game, because if you don't go 6-0, your chances of making it are going to be very difficult. And Tommy, we got scores from Cortland defeated Spotsylvania 31-13. Easton View topped Caroline 20-12. And King George was victorious over Chancellor 19-14. So those 3 teams are all unbeaten in the battlefield, and they are also a Division 4 teams that Louisa will be competing against. Yeah, the other schools that Louisa is competing against are Richmond area schools. Hanover beat Mechanicsville 20-19. Patrick Henry of Ashland, who knocked Louisa out of the playoffs, beat it Atlee 25-0. Dinwiddie lost to Prince George 22-19. Powhatan looks like they may be loaded this year. They beat LC Bird 16-0. And Modican looks like they have another outstanding football team. They beat Manchester 27-6 Friday night. And then in a game that really doesn't have any bearings on Louisa making the playoffs, Goochland walloped Amelia 50-0. And Goochland will be in the battlefield, not in the battlefield, be in a Jefferson next year.
Yes, and I tell you, look at Goochland over the years. They've been perennially a powerhouse. And,
yes.
And they always have good special teams, good field goal kickers and punters, do things a lot like the old days of the Group 2, District 2, Fluvanna and Louisa. special teams usually meant who's going to win that game.
And Fluvanna was victorious this afternoon as well. They beat Charlottesville 17-14. Right back to what you talked about. Somebody kicked the field goal for Fluvanna to win the ball game.
Yep. All right. We look at Louisa last week, Dickie, and talk about some of the guys. As we said, that was the first touchdown for Louisa came on a 14-yard Landon Wilson run, and he showed a lot of strength. He turned the corner, went upfield, showed some speed as he went in for that first touchdown. Came right after the first offensive play of the game. Charlottesville made a mistake.
Yep. Fumbled the football on that first offensive play. Yes.
Timing is the thing, and you got to get your timing down. And I noticed Orange there in that first game.
Yes.
We may look early for the timing in this one too. Then, of course, Wilson, after missing his first pass, ended up with a 23-yard pass to Chase Miller, and the Lions were up early, 13-0. Then they came along, and Logan McGee had a kind of a wide receiver around on it, 14-yard run for a touchdown, and they did the two-point conversion with Troy Fisher from the blocking back position getting in, and I thought that was a great thing right there.
Yeah, that's Coach Mark Fisher's son.
Yeah. Then Caleb Shelton, who was the workhorse for the Lions last week, scored on a 29-yard run. He scored on another 1-yard run right before the half. But Andy Prophet had a 7-yard fumble return before the half, too. We're getting ready for the national anthem. All right. And then Dickie just said, when you go up by 35 or more, the second half, the clock runs all the time. That was a long first half last week.
It was, Tommy. No doubt about that.
All right, and Louisa did score in the second half on a 1-yard run by Quentin Marsh. And, of course, his dad told me today, yesterday, I guess it was Thursday, he said, I'm not going to be here up in Charlottesville Saturday night. I'm going to be listening to y'all because you gave props to my dad, but said you got to give props to the daddy. All right. And Nate, hope you're listening in. And got a call from Johnny Webner, sat there and said that he was our best disabled listener, Dickie.
All right, Orange has got the smoke, and here come the Hornets on the field for their opening game of this season.
And here come the Lions from the other end of the field marching in.
Yep. Tommy, you know what this is, don't you? The battle of the Gordonsville Tasty Freeze, even though it's shut down now.
I guess we'd have to say the battle of the retired Tasty Freeze. Something like that anyway. All right. Football getting ready to get underway. We'll tell you listeners right off the bat, we're at a loss this year for a lot of things because we haven't seen people play. We don't know starting lineups of a lot of teams as they go along. So bear with us as we go through this. It's a learning experience.
Yes, it's been a learning experience for everybody, Tommy. And these kids and these coaches deserve a lot of credit for all the protocols they have to go through to make this football game happen tonight, too.
All right, I do look for Orange to throw the ball a little bit. I look for Louisa to throw it maybe a little more tonight, too. I think maybe we're going to see Landon Wilson. have his timing down a little better. Here come the Lions running onto the field now. Some injuries last week. Tyree Young had his helmet knocked off, and I think he's in protocol for concussion right now, so he's not playing tonight for Louisa. And I think maybe Hunter Atkinson was still out too. I thought I saw him on the sideline that way. But we're getting ready for kickoff, and let's see who's going to win the toss.
Tommy, this is an old rivalry between Louisa and Orange, too.
Yep.
All right, they've already, the Hornets are going to be, Louisa's going to be kicking off, I believe, Tommy, and Orange is going to be receiving.
All right. Maybe, I didn't notice whether or not you have the coin toss. Maybe it's just like basketball. The home team gets to decide what they want to do. And if this is the case, then most time they're going to defer. That's what Louisa did last week.
Right.
That's another thing we have to check into. All right. Game number 2 for the Louisa Lions.
Number 3 is back deep for Orange, Tommy. That would be Douglas Newsom, 6 foot, 175 senior. He's the deepest back for Orange.
All right, and Lundy is who kicked off for Louisa last week.
Also back for Orange, a Perrier, the quarterback, and Donald Brooks. All right, ready for some football, Tommy, on a Saturday afternoon.
It's clearing up some. It's drying up a little bit.
One thing about it, Tommy, we've had 2 broadcasts up here, and it hadn't been real cold either time.
All right.
And we have to thank the athletic director, Rodney Red, for making it happen up here, too. Along with George Stanley, the Louisa athletic director, and the AD at Orange.
All right, Lundy will be kicking off for Louisa, Caden Lundy. And we're ready for football. Saturday night football. There's the whistle. Lundy.
Opening kick.
And it's going to be taken around the 28-yard line by one of the up men. And that's number 19. No, it wasn't 19, so.
I think it was 13.
13, yep. Jaden Warren. So Orange will take over at their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, 38-yard line.
First and 10, Hornets. Lions defense, Quentin Spellman getting up to the line real quick for Louisa. Also up there is Elijah Brooks. Both of them had great games last week.
All right, first and 10 for the Hornets.
Poirier is the quarterback, Paul Poirier.
Paul Poirier to lead our offense. First.
Man in motion, Poirier is going to keep it, and he gets nowhere.
Nope. Didn't
Gonna
get
be
back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, loss of 2.
Number 52 is in on that stop, Tommy. That was
Elijah
Brooks.
Brooks.
Again, Elijah Brooks.
All right.
Second and 12 across the way.
Getting the play from the sideline. I formation. Poirier with the back behind him. Going to keep it. Rolls to the outside. Got time. He's trying to get away from one of Louisa's men, Dean, and he does, and gets a gain of about 6 on the play.
Yeah, Louisa had a shot at him in the backfield, but they couldn't make the tackle.
From the 36 to the 42.
And Dean was the guy that couldn't bring him down in the backfield, and Poirier picks up yardage, and we're looking at 3rd, and we'll call it 7 across the way.
All right, coming wide over here to the right is Donald Brooks, the second. He's going to roll right, looks downfield, throws downfield, had his man there. He made the catch for a first down. It's Brooks. And he's going to pick up 10 on the play.
That's Donald Brooks.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Hornets. Ball resting right at the 50-yard line. Right at the 50-yard line. First and 10. Poirier again. Pick it downfield. Those are passed downfield and use them again. Makes the catch down to the 45. Gain of 5.
Sound check.
5.
Sound check.
Yep. All right, 2nd and 5. Told you I thought they may come out passing a little more. Brooks is going to go to the left side this time. In the slot over there is going to be Douglas Newsom, a senior.
Yeah, that was Brooks who made the reception, not Newsom.
Poirier hands it off, and good job up front, fighting up near first down territory, and I believe he's going to have it.
Yep.
And that was Payette.
Carry was by Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson, Tommy.
Okay, Markel Jackson.
And he's a little short of the
Third
first
and
down.
short.
3rd and 1 across the way. 3rd and 1. Orange again. They're in the pistol line this time. Poirier, the quarterback. Gets the ball off. They get the first down and more.
Yep. Jackson, the man, is going to get it.
Carried by Markel Jackson.
First down, Hornets.
Down to the Louisa 37-yard line.
It's been a very
Tackle
impressive
was by
opening
Shelton.
drive for
That's enough
Orange.
for Hornet. First down. We are.
And we got an injured player out there for Orange. And that's one of their linemen, number 62, I believe it is, Tommy.
Charles Clatterbuck III, if that's who it is.
Yep.
Lions go over to the sideline. Orange mixing it up, moving up the field. Started at their own 38-yard line. Now they're down at the Louisa 37-yard line. 25 yards so far on this.
All right, they're still attending to Clatterbuck out on the field. And let's see. Well, they're going to help him up now. Get him to the sidelines.
He's a pretty good sized guy,
Yes, he
too. Look at 6'1", 265.
Yep.
Christopher Heiston. Looks like a man who's going to come in for it.
All right. An impressive drive thus far for the Hornets.
From the 37-yard line of Louisa.
1st and 10 Orange on the Louisa 37.
Play clock starts up. No score early in the ball game. 9:25 to go here in the first quarter. Going to pressure on him and brought down in the backfield, and Brooks, the man who got him.
Elijah Brooks, that's a big play for the Louisa
With the
defense.
sack in the backfield.
A big play, and it looked like his receiver he was trying to hit somebody deep that time.
Yep, 8-yard loss.
To throw it.
Yep, 8-yard loss on that play. Receivers taking their time getting back into the huddle. Haven't started the play clock yet anyway, though.
Now we're looking at
8 on the play.
There it is.
2nd and 18.
big difference here. 2nd down, 18 coming up for the Hornets.
All right, going to have kind of trips to the left this time. Got one man in the slot on the wing. Going to give it, Poirier's going to keep it. Faked it to Jackson. He's going to go ahead, pick up a couple of yards.
Poirier up the middle for yardage. Tackle by Brooks.
Elijah Brooks is having a good
Third
game,
down.
Tommy, early in this one.
Yeah.
3rd and about 17 across the way for the Hornets.
Pressure, that's the biggest thing. You got to get the pressure in the backfield.
This was a very impressive Orange drive until they get that sack. And now let's see if they can overcome that.
Childs is the man that's in the wing slot.
Poirier
Rolling left.
Rolls out. Looks downfield. The pass is deflected.
And that was either Brooks or Walton, or who was the other man there? Bundrick.
Complete. 4th down.
And I believe believe that was number
31.
31.
31,
Tommy.
actually,
That
yep.
was Andy
Profit, yep. All right.
Orange, you going to punt the football? No, Orange, you're going to go for it on 4th and 17. This is a surprise.
All right. See what the pressure comes up the middle for Louisa. They move.
The idea was to try to draw Louisa offside, and it worked. They drew him offside.
But it's still going to make it fourth and about 12. Yes.
And now they're down to the Louisa 40. So.
Yeah.
All right, the Hornets are going to go for
First
it.
down, defense 5-yard penalty.
4th and 12.
Makes it a little
Fourth
more
down.
manageable anyway. That's the biggest thing.
Yep.
All right.
But if you punch, you're going to put Louisa.
Galen Reinhold is over here to the right. Man in motion, Childs. Gonna roll left. Pressure being put on. He's got room in front of him.
And he got the first down.
Good blocking in front of him.
Corey with the keeper.
Poria got the first down. He rolled
Up
left.
for first down for the Hornets. We are.
16 yards on that
We
play.
are.
He rolled to the left, Tommy, and couldn't find anybody open. Tucked it in, ran it himself, and that's a big gainer for Orange and a big play in this football game. Converted a 4th and 12. Actually converted a 4th and 17.
Yeah, and he ended up with 16 yards on the play. Dickie, the one thing there, the downfield receivers carried their players, their defenders with them and left the hole open. Man in motion, he's going to get it coming around to the outside. Jackson.
He got hit over the bounds.
Yeah.
He got hit over the bounds. That's going to be a penalty against Louisa.
Carried by Douglas Newsom. Pushed out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
That's a costly penalty against Louisa, Tommy.
The loss of about a yard on the play in the long run, but then they'll get the penalty and it'll be a first down.
Yep. Clearly hit over the bounds, too. No question about that. 7-12 to go here in the first quarter, and it's been all Orange. Louisa has never touched the ball offensively. A very impressive drive by the Hornets, and they converted
Personal foul
4th
penalty
and
on
17 with the help of an offside penalty and then a run by Poirier. Now they're knocking on the door. They're in the red zone. That distance is going. That penalty is going to be half the distance of the goal, and the Hornets are looking at a 1st and 10 from Louisa 12.
And they're taking up time, too. We're down 7-12 to go first quarter. Here comes the snap. Poirier going to throw it quickly. Got a man over there with the catch inside the 10-yard line.
That's Brooks, isn't it? 2.
Pass complete to Newsom.
Nope, that's
Tackle
Newsom.
in there by Beach.
Newsom. Beach makes the stop for the Lions. Pickup of about 5. 2nd and 5 for the Hornets. Down inside the Louisa 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 8.
All right. Poirier in the eye this time. Going to hand off up the middle. Got a hole, and he looks like he's in for the touchdown.
Yes, he is, I think.
Yes, touchdown.
Carried by Markel Jackson. In the end zone for a touchdown for your Hornets.
Going to be a 6-yard TD
8
run?
yard. 8 yard.
8 yard?
8 yard, I think.
Okay.
8-yard run by Jackson for the touchdown. A very impressive opening drive for the Orange Hornets.
6:34 to go. First quarter.
And they're going for 2. Here we go. Man in motion. Poirier going to throw. Looks over here in the flat, and it's incomplete.
So the 2-point pass,
Poirier's
no
pass
good.
to the 2-point conversion falls short. 6:34 left in the first quarter.
Hornets lead 6-0.
Hornets lead 6-0. We'll be here. We are.
All right.
We are.
Headed down, Dickie, as a 14-play drive, I believe. Let's see.
62 yards, Tommy. 62-yard drive, and the big play of the drive actually was when they converted that 4th and 17 with the 5-yard offside penalty, and then the run by Poirier to pick up a first down.
Yeah, 13-play drive.
All right, 6-0. And I'm sure Coach Jesse Lowe has got to be pleased with the way his team came out here in their first game of the season and looked very impressive with that drive. Very impressive.
9 running plays and 4 pass plays on it, and 3 for 4 on the passing.
And they mixed it up, too.
Yeah.
Mixed it up. All right, Orange kicking off. Let's see how the Lions answer. Down 6-0. First touchdown Louisa's given up this year.
Back deep, Jalen Beach.
Scott Clore.
And on the other side, Logan McGee or Shelton. Which one is on the left side?
Beach and Pumpert back to receive the kick.
All right, we got McGee over there on the left and
Okay. Beach on the side.
right.
Yeah. Here we go. Clore kicking off. Going to be a high and short. Coming up and getting it. One of the up men for Louisa. Got a hold to the outside. He's at the 40, up to the 43-yard line.
And that was number
McGee.
3.
with the time.
Yeah, Logan McGee.
Logan McGee.
Tackled by Lewis.
And Louisa is going to take over in good field position.
Yep, at their own. They're going to mark it the 39.
No, they're going to mark it on the 40.
Oh, excuse me, 44.
44.
Yep. 44. First
Louisa
and
will
10
start
for
the
Louisa.
game at the 44-yard line.
All right, let's see what the Lions can do on offense. We played just about half of the first quarter, 6:28 to go, and it's 6-0 Orange.
Very
Wilson
impressive
into
first
lead
drive for
the line
Orange, their
offense.
first drive of the year.
Yeah.
Landon Wilson calling signals, going to give it to Shelton. Shelton to the outside, 45, 50, still on his feet, 45, 40, 35, and that's where he's going to be brought down.
Carried by Shelton.
Yep.
21
Tackled by
yards.
Lewis.
Yep. 21-yard gain for the Lions in the first offensive play.
Carried a couple men with him those last 7 or 8 yards.
All right, let's see. We got a penalty. It's all
Holding
on Louisa.
Holding
It's all
on
coming
Louisa.
back. It's coming back. It's holding on Louisa.
Holding on the offense.
And instead of
That'd be a
a
spot foul.
21-yard gain,
Still going to be
still
a
gonna
first down.
Yep. But it's going to be first down on the 45-yard
Yep.
line.
Even with the penalty, still enough for a first down for Louisa.
So that
First
means
down
that
at
means
the
the penalty happened
45-yard line.
right where he was brought down. All right. First and 10, Louisa.
Wilson again gives the ball off to Shelton. Shelton breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, picks up about 3 before he's brought down by a host of Hornets. Second down and
Walton was the ball carrier. Multiple Hornets in on the
They said it was
tackle.
Walton, Tommy.
Yep.
Second and 7.
Gain of 4, second down and 6.
Here we go as Landon Wilson tells his troops what he wants as they go up to the line of scrimmage. Walton in the backfield once again.
Yep.
This time Armani Comfort comes wide to the left. Wilson gives it off to Walton. Walton's up to the inside the 40, down to the 36.
Picked up about 4 more, Tommy, and we're going to be looking at a third and about 2.
Walton again,
Yep.
the ball
Louisa.
carrier.
3rd and 2 for the Lions. Clock running.
Couple yards
Down
short for a
around,
first down. The
Gonna be
third down.
under 5 minutes for the ball to snap.
See if they'll have the blocking back in there this time.
Walton's still in the back.
No, they don't.
Tommy,
Yep.
behind Wilson.
Wilson, quick handoff to Walton. Walton's got the first down inside the 35, still on his feet, down inside about the
Walton again,
30-yard
ball
line.
carrier. That'll be enough to
It'll
move
be
the
an 8-yard gain for Walton. First and 10, Louisa.
First and 10 at the Hornet 30.
4:50 to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 Orange on top of Louisa. Opening game for Orange, the second game for Louisa. They had the big win over Charlottesville on Tuesday night.
Now the running back for Louisa is Jordan Smith. One running back. And they pitch it out, and he fumbles the football. And he picks it up and goes the opposite way, breaks one tackle, but doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Broken play as the ball was bobbled.
Going to be a
by
loss of
Jordan Smith.
4.
Yep.
Jackson with the tackle for the Hornets.
And we're looking at 2nd and 16 across the way for Louisa, Tommy. He pitched out to Jordan Smith, wanted to go around the right end, but he fumbled the
loss of
football,
that.
picked it up, tried to
That's
go
4
around the
on
left
play.
end, lost 4 yards.
That's one of those he wanted to run
Second
before he
down.
had it.
Yep. Shelton's in the backfield now for Louisa, Tommy. See if they give it to him.
And Walton up front. Going to give it to Shelton. Nope, they're going to throw.
And Wilson's going to be sacked.
Sack. Yep.
Landon Wilson is sacked.
40.
Guy that did the sacking, Tommy.
Gibson with the
Taylor
sack.
Gibson.
Yep. 45. Taylor Gibson with the sack for Orange.
That's going to be a loss
Big
of
loss,
6
brings up
on that one.
3rd down and long.
3rd and about
18.
19.
18,
Yep.
19, yep.
Definitely a throwing situation for the Lions.
Brundrick goes out. So they're going to put another wide receiver in, taking the tight end out.
3 wideouts going to be to the right.
Jordan Smith's going to be to the right side. Armani Comfort over here to the left. Shelton in the backfield with Wilson. They're going to throw it. And dropped over there at the same time again. And he throws it downfield at one of his men. I don't know if that's grounding.
Intentional grounding.
I think he had a man over there, but
I think that was Logan McGee that tried to throw it. I can't believe that's not intentional grounding because he didn't have anybody over there. I didn't see anybody over there.
yep, I think that's what they go.
Yeah. Well.
No, they say
Nope.
incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Gonna be 4th down for Louisa.
Well, wait a minute, Tommy. Right? Yep. 4th down from the 39-yard line, and the Lions are going to go for it. 4th and
I believe
19.
the call was incomplete pass, but 4th down and 19.
And now we got a timeout. Orange.
Timeout. Hornets.
Jesse Lowe wants to make sure his defense is set before Louisa tries to convert this 4th and 19.
Very impressed with the Hornets the way they after the ball tonight. They sat there, of course. Louisa said, and that time again when he threw it out to the, it looked like it was going to be a wide receiver option out there of throwing the ball. The ball was mishandled a little bit, so that's 2 straight plays where they haven't made the catch before they tried to do something.
Yeah, I think he wanted to catch it, and then he wanted to throw it downfield, but he didn't catch it clean to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look at our officials for tonight. Chuck Hummel's our field judge. Pat Chrissy, side judge.
2:05 to go here, Tommy, in the
judge.
first quarter. 6-0
Todd Hopkins, head
Orange.
linesman. Anthony Gillespie, umpire.
Louisa
And
had the
around
ball
show, referee
once
Brian
this
Thomas.
quarter, and Orange had it once and drove 62 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, Louisa, the last 2 plays have not looked very good at all.
No.
Coach Jesse Lohr has got his defense where he wants them.
And that touchdown drive for Orange was a very well executed drive, too.
Yeah. Quick passes to the outside.
Yep.
Of course, they were aided by 2 Louisa penalties. Here we go. The Lions, 4th and 19. Wilson back. Got time. Throws over the middle.
Intercepted.
Intercepted.
He's at the 40.
Good tackle. Yep.
Landing pass intercepted by Jaden
And
Warren.
Jordan Smith on the tackle.
Yep.
But
And
Warren with the
number
interception.
13, Jaden Warren with
Yep.
the interception. All right. Orange, you're going to take over on the
Ball will be marked to the
39-yard line.
after the interception. We are.
All right. It's almost like an incomplete pass, actually. They get the ball where Louisa started right there on that play.
right. And now Louisa's defense is going to be tested, Tommy, because they can't give up another one.
Yep. Here we go. Let's see if they come out throwing right off the bat.
Nope, they're going to come out taking a timeout.
Take another timeout. Second timeout.
So they'll have one more left. And the problem was, I think he's lacking didn't have enough people out there. Clatterbuck's getting ready to go back in the ball game, I think.
Okay. 1:56 to go, first quarter, 6-0, Orange over Louisa.
Yeah.
Other score today, as you said, Dickie, was Fluvanna and Monticello.
Yep, Fluvanna 17-14 over Charlottesville, and Albemarle 32-15 over Monticello.
Then the bye weeks this week was Western Albemarle.
Right. All right. Here come the Hornets with the minute 56 to go in the opening quarter.
Louisa defensively.
After the timeout, it will be 1st and 10 for the Hornets at their own 39.
All right.
Poirier's done a good job directing this Orange offense. He rolls out, looks downfield, throwing downfield, and it is overthrown. Back there covering for Louisa.
Poirier's pass incomplete, intended for Douglas Newsom.
Newsom
Second
was
down and
the
10.
intended receiver for the Orange Hornets.
Yeah, Chase
And that
Miller.
was Chase Miller, not
Yeah.
Logan McGee.
Yeah,
who was back
Chase
there.
Miller, good coverage. Ball was overthrown some. He was playing his man.
All right, 2nd and 10 for the Hornets.
Until Poirier can roll left, roll right. He's going to give it up the middle this time, though.
Yep, he's going to get about 3. And Jackson's the ball carrier for Orange, Tommy. And getting up off the bottom of the pile for Louisa is Stephen Dean, number 18.
Jackson with the carry, short gain.
3rd down and 7 for the Orange Hornets.
Stone with the tackle. 3rd down.
All right, Hornets taking the clock. The play clock has not started again.
Well, the clock's running, though.
Now they just did it.
Yeah.
Now they just started the play clock.
All right, let's see what the Hornets do on 3rd and 7 and put it up again.
Got twins on both sides.
Poirier.
Low snap. Going to throw it over the middle and,
Complete.
yep, overthrew him a little too high.
Pass appeared to be intended for Donald Brooks. Ball's incomplete. 4th down.
And again, Dickie, that time I think what happened is he kind of fumbled the ball right when he got the snap too and made the timing off a little.
All right, let's see if Orange is
They're going to
punt.
punt this time, I think.
Nope, they're not going to punt.
Well,
Hornet
no.
offense stays on the field. for
All right.
Not
4th and
going to
7.
punt. They're going for it from 4th and 7 on their own 43-yard line. They're going for it. Trying to draw Louisa offside. That's what he's trying to do, and that ain't going to work.
And he's going to take his 3rd time out.
No,
Yep.
he signaled in something else. I'm not so sure Poirier's not going to quick kick it.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
what he
quick
did.
kicked it. It didn't go anyway.
And it went off for one of his own men, and Brundrick's going to get it and get it back at the Orange 45 for Louisa.
Yep.
Down at the 45-yard line of the Hornets.
Tony, he wanted to try to draw Louisa offside, and it would have been a 4th and 2.
Yeah.
But when that didn't work, the quarterback took a couple of steps back. You could tell he was going to quick kick it. But he quick kicked it, but you said went off one of his own
I
people.
think he hit one of his own men in the back as it was going there, and then they turned around too. If you're going to do that, I think your shift is better to go back. You had plenty of time on the play clock still. They could have shifted back into the regular punting situation. All right.
Louisa got the ball in the Orange territory on the Orange 45. Let's see what they do this time. Wilson gives the ball off. He's got running room.
Shelton.
He's down around the inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line.
Shelton with the carry.
Shelton picks up 18
18
yards.
yards.
Territory. It'll be
Yep.
1st down.
18-yard run by Caleb Shelton. 1st and 10, Louisa. Maybe that was a wake-up call.
All right, Wilson. Mark signals. Wilson. Again.
Going to keep it.
Wilson's gonna keep
Wilson outside, and he's going to fight ahead and be inside the 20-yard line.
Keeper by Landon Wilson.
Wilson.
And let's see where they mark him out. They're going to mark him out at the 16, it looks like.
Down, but is enough for another first down
Tommy.
for the Lions.
33 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Lions knocking on the door. They're in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Wilson hands the ball off, and he's going to be down around the 12-yard line.
Shelton, the ball carrier.
Shelton again, the ball carrier.
Going to be a gain of 6.
And Louisa might get off one more
Thomas
play before the
Payette
end
in
of
on
the
the
quarter.
tackle.
Might not. Let's see.
Yep, we got
Try to
10
get off
seconds.
One more play before the end of the quarter.
2nd down.
Wilson.
He does it.
Ball
Gets
off.
it to Shelton.
Shelton, and Shelton spins away from one tackle and gets down around the 5-yard line. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter tonight from Charlottesville High School with the score of the Orange Hornets 6 and the Louisa
That
Lions
play will
nothing.
end the first
But
quarter.
the Lions knocking on the door.
Yeah, that looks like it's
Been a
going to be
long wait, but
a
Hornet football is back.
first
Give
and
the first
goal
quarter of our
at the
opening
7
game. Your
probably.
Hornets lead 6-0. We are.
Looks like he got
We
about
are.
10 on that play, Dickie, and it's going to be interesting. I think they were trying to say it was going to be a first and goal, but we'll wait till they mark it down at the other end to see. The Lions shut out in a quarter for the first time in the first quarter in a long, long time, Dickie.
Yeah.
Now, I know they've had some shutouts, 0 scores in the fourth quarter before because of the substitutions and different things in other games, but I don't remember the last time they did not score in the first quarter.
Well, you got to give credit for Orange, Tommy. Orange came to play, no doubt about that. And Jesse Lower looks like he has his Orange Hornet team well prepared tonight, too. And I kind of wondered about that because Louis had a game under their belt and Orange didn't, but they look like a well-prepared football team.
Yeah. Timing on the passing has been good. Most of the handoffs have been good.
All right, let's see if Louisa can cash it in here, Tommy. Let's see where they're going to put they're going to put the ball down on the 6
and I think it's first and goal on the 6.
And it is...
That's what it's going to be,
Yep, first and goal from the 6.
Second 12 minutes getting underway.
We start the second
Here at
quarter.
Charlottesville
First
High School, where the Louisa Lions
for
taking
Louisa.
on the hosting Orange Hornets. Landon Wilson going to keep
Keeps
it.
the ball, and he's going to be down on about the 2-yard line.
Well, they're going to, let's see, mark him a little bit.
Quarterback keeper.
Well, they're going to mark him back on about the 4-yard line.
Yeah.
Gain of 2. Second and goal for
Short
Louisa.
gain will be second
Up to
and
4.
goal.
All right. Wilson, quick count. Gives it to Shelton. Shelton's
Gives it a
touchdown, yeah. 3-yard TD run for Caleb
Shelton
Shelton.
with the carry off to the right side into the end zone for a touchdown.
All right. Shelton goes in from 4 yards out.
Yeah.
All right.
4-yard TD run. Caleb Shelton.
11:30.
Lundy into the extra point.
All right, it's a big
Lundy's
extra
gonna
point,
try
Tommy.
the extra point.
Lundy's going to try it. 6-6 ball game. Let's see if he can convert.
They had some high snaps Tuesday night.
Yeah, they shift.
Miller holds, kick up, looks good,
It's
and
good.
it is good.
Lundy's PAT gives Louisa the lead, 7-6.
Kick is good.
11:30
11:30 remaining in the second
in
quarter.
the second quarter.
Louisa now
Louisa
leads
7,
7-6.
Orange
7-6
6.
Lions.
All right.
All right, Louisa getting ready to kick off to the Hornets. 45-yard touchdown drive by Louisa.
6 plays, all set up by that
Buff
kick.
punch, you'd have
Yep.
to say. Tommy. He kicked it, but it didn't
Yep.
go anywhere. Attempting to kick from not regular punt formation,
Right.
kind of a short punt formation.
Very different game from what we had
Yes.
Tuesday night.
Yes, very different, Tommy. No doubt about that. Very different.
All right, Poirier is going to be one of the men back deep. Also back there is number 13,
And that
Jaden
is-
Warren.
Yep.
But it went shorter.
He needs to go further right. He needs to go further.
All right.
Here we go. Lundy to kick. Very quiet, too. Going to be a good high kick, taking it to 26. To the 30. Cuts it inside. 35, 40 to the outside. Got
running
room.
room. 50, 45. Knocked out of bounds.
Chase Miller, the man that knocked him out of bounds.
Newsom made a nice return, Johnny.
Yep. Into Louisa territory at the 43-yard line of Louisa.
Drive in Louisa territory.
For the 32-yard return, Tommy.
Yep. Good job.
And Orange
Did a little high stepping at the end, but Miller was right there to knock him out of bounds.
And that was Warren.
Yep. Jaden Warren.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 43. The Hornets got the ball in Louisa territory.
Be 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line.
Going to have Brooks and Newsom both going to the right side.
I think it's going to be Jackson this time carrying the football. Let's see what happens.
A little movement.
No snap. Nope.
Poirier has to keep it, and he gets nowhere.
He went to give it to Jackson, but Jackson was gone by the
Yep.
time Poirier was a low snap.
Yep.
By the time Poirier got his handle on it, Jackson was gone.
Up by Spellman. Looks like he's got a gain of 1 on the play.
All right.
I'd say
Second and 10.
Poirier over on the sideline getting the play call.
No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Again, for some reason, they don't start the play clock right after they set the ball. Now they started it. 10:45 to go, first half. 7-6 Louisa over Orange.
Poirier going to throw. Got his man out down the right, and he picks up about 7 or 8 yards.
Pass complete to Douglas Newsom.
That's Douglas Newsom.
Miller with the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and short.
And we're looking at 3rd and about 3 across the way, Tommy. 3rd and 3 for the Hornets.
The thing is, y'all can't be moving.
And Newsom's had 2 catches so far for 12 yards. And Poirier is 4 of 7. Big 3rd down play for the Hornets here. Poirier's going to keep it. Coming to his right, and he's not going to get it. No.
And they're making the big play for Louisa as a man we've been calling his
Yep.
name all night long, Tommy.
Brooks with the tackle.
Elijah Brooks.
Yep.
That will bring up
6'1",
4th
230
down.
sophomore. He's had an outstanding ball game thus far
Yep.
for the Lions.
Nope.
4th and 5, Tommy. And the Hornets
Yep.
going to go for it. Clock
Nope.
running.
All right, now they're a little mixed
Offense
up
stays
as
on the
which
field
way
for
to go.
4th down.
See if they try to draw Louisa off sides again.
Nope. Poirier going to throw. Got his man open, and he juggled it, but he made the catch. And I think he got a
That's
first down.
Newsom again.
Newsom juggled
Pass
it,
complete to
made the
Newsom.
catch, and he got a first down.
That's enough for a 1st down.
Orange first down on the
Lead
Louisa
off.
31-yard line. That was a big 4th down conversion, Tommy. Converted a 4th and 5.
The quick passes, too.
Yes. Quick
And
pass.
he's throwing to a spot,
First
and
and
his
10 at the
receiver's at
39
the
line.
spot. All right. Poirier.
Gonna
Looks.
throw it again. Down the middle, and he way overthrows his receiver, Newsom.
Yep. Chase Miller, the man over on him.
Pass incomplete. Closest receiver was Douglas Newsom. They'll bring up 2nd down.
5 for 9. I've got Poirier for 34 yards. Short pass has been working good for him. Doing the Tom Brady style, right?
Yeah, he's been throwing him short. 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. Poirier.
Go to handoff up the middle.
Jackson got across the 30, down to about the 29.
Markel Jackson
Step
with the
3.
carry.
Stephen Dean, one of the men down there, and also
Stop as well as,
Brooks again.
yep, Elijah Brooks.
Give him a gain of 2.
3rd down.
3rd and 8 across the way for the Hornets.
I'm going to roll right. Got time. Looking downfield. Throws downfield. Got hit right as he did. And what a catch.
Great catch. Let's see. A great catch, Tommy.
Pass complete to Lewis inside the 5-yard line.
Lewis
Yep.
makes the reception down around the 3-yard line.
First and goal for the Hornets. We are.
That was how many yards,
We
Tommy?
are.
Got me on that one.
It was on about 30. About
Should be.
25 yards. I'm thinking.
Yep.
All right, Orange first and goal from the 3. Hand off to Jackson, and Jackson goes nowhere. Did he fumble the football?
Fumble on the play.
It's a fumble on the play. Dean
They've
on the
got
stop.
it back, looks like.
Also, Jordan Smith in on the stop. Tommy Lewis made a great catch because he was well covered.
Yep.
Louis' defender was right on top of him, and Lewis just went up and made the catch.
All right, second and goal at the 5 now. Getting the play from the sideline. 7:15 to go, first half. 7-0 Lions over the Hornets in the battle of the retired Gordonsville Tasty
They're
Free.
going to let the clock run down and take their last time out. That's what they're going to do. Well, according to the scoreboard, they have 2 timeouts left, I think.
Timeout, Hornets.
Well, they
No, let's see. I thought this was their 3rd timeout.
it is. Now they
Now
go
they get a
0.
zero.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, this is Orange's 3rd and final timeout of the half. 7 minutes to go in the first half, and we got a 7-6 ball game. Louis over Orange, and the Hornets looking at a 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that kind of unusual situation right there. And the fact you're using the timeout with 7 minutes and something left in the half.
Yeah, my thinking behind that is I got the ball on the 5-yard line. I want to make sure we know exactly what we want to do down here because this is a crucial point in this football game, and we don't want to mess up down here on the 5-yard line. So let's take a timeout and talk about it. Yep.
And it also could have been because Poirier was hit pretty hard back there on that 2 plays before that when he threw that ball because he let it go right as he was getting hit. And may have given him a little time to shake his head back on, right?
Yeah, he just looked like he was just letting the clock run down. And I think he wants to make sure everybody knows what they're doing and everybody's on the same page on this play for Orange.
He's going to have Payette in the backfield with him this time.
After the timeout, it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
And he's got 3 wideouts to the left, so this may be something a play Orange hadn't run.
See a little bit of a crossing pattern maybe here.
Let's see.
And they pull Louisa offside.
Louisa jumped offside, and that's going to move the ball to the 2.5. That might change the whole play calling.
Timeout was awarded to.
Oh, Louisa called a timeout first.
Okay. And the reason Louisa called a timeout is they haven't seen Orange in this formation yet tonight. So Will Patrick wants to make sure his kids know what's going on. It's a chess match right now, Tommy.
All right. Louisa will have 2 timeouts left after that.
7-6 ball game. It's a very entertaining first half, Tommy. Very entertaining first half.
Marching Hornets band, I think, probably here for this.
No, I don't
Just a
think
reminder,
they-
fans, we want
Let's
to
see.
thank you for remembering to keep everyone safe. By
Don't
following
believe they're
physical
here tonight.
distancing
I thought
rules.
they were going to be
Wearing
here,
face
but
coverings
no.
at all times in the stadium. In an effort to stop the spread of
All right.
COVID-19, we ask that you follow social distancing guidelines. Remain 6 feet apart from the other spectators outside of your immediate household. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right, here we go. The game of chess continues. Let's see what Orange does. See if they come out in a different formation this time.
Never picked up that game.
Well, Orange is in the same formation. They didn't change anything. They still got them 3 wideouts to the left.
Caleb Shelton on defense now also. Payette is the back behind.
Hey, they still got plenty of time on the play clock.
10 seconds on the play clock. He's going to look over the middle, throws it, and caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Orange. and it was number 21, I believe, Tommy.
Well,
Wait a minute.
Payette out of the backfield, but I think we got a penalty.
Well, they haven't signaled touchdown, but he caught the ball in the end zone. And the referees are talking over there.
Yeah,
So
one
let's
of
see
them
what-
came back to the head official and told him something. Jesse Lohr is giving the touchdown
He's giving the
sign.
touchdown signal.
Payette was in the backfield. Those three guys kind of cleared the way for him to have one-on-one over the middle.
And he was the wing back.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the wing back on the three wide outs to the left, and he was the wing back on the left. The only thing I can figure they're talking about is whether he caught the ball or whether he trapped the ball. Let's see what they're going to rule. Because I wasn't sure whether he caught it or not. Nope, there's no
No
touchdown.
flag.
It's
Picked
touchdown.
up the
No
flag.
Picked up the flag. That's a touchdown, Hornets.
Yes, it wasn't a question about whether he caught it. It was a question about whether there was a penalty on the play, and they picked up the
Pass is
flag.
complete to Brian Childs.
That was, yeah, the slot man was Childs, so he's the
Okay.
one. And it was a 5-yard TD pass.
Right. All right, Poirier to Childs.
All right.
Came with 6:56 to go here in the first half. All right, Orange going for two. High snap. They're going to run a reverse. And they're going
And
to throw
then-
the ball. Razzle dazzle, 2-point conversion. Razzle dazzle.
Caught for a 2-point conversion by Paul Poirier.
The quarterback ended up catching it.
Doesn't get much prettier than that.
All right.
6:56 to go in the
Point
first
conversion
half.
pass.
Hornets lead 14-7. We are.
Razzle dazzle play.
We are.
I'm not sure who
We
threw it,
are.
Tommy.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, who it was that threw it. I was thinking it might have been Jackson. Or Newsom,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Newsom. All
Orange
right.
takes the lead, 14-7. With a drive of 43 yards, it started in Louisa territory. And it was all set up on that 32-yard kickoff return
Yeah.
by Warren.
Yeah. Then the 25-yard pass play from Poirier down to William Lewis V.
And that converted on a 4th and 5 on a pass to Newsom,
Yeah.
too.
6:56 to go. First half.
14-7, Orange.
Orange scored 13 or 14 against Louisa last year. 13, I believe it was, and that 35-13 Louisa win. But Coach Lohr knows this rivalry in and out.
Yeah, he does.
And I'm sure a lot of those assistant coaches played in this rivalry game year after year.
And you know something else? I think Coach Lohr kind of feels like the trademark for his team and for the season is if you can beat Louisa.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Clore will be kicking off. Another name synonymous with Orange. Scott Clore, a sophomore. Going to do an onside kick.
Who got the ball?
Louisa's got
Louisa,
the ball.
that was a great job by whoever recovered that onside kick for Louisa.
22.
Onside kick
That
was
was-
recovered by Louisa.
Jeremiah Madison.
Yep.
And that was not an easy onside kick to recover
No.
because that thing was bouncing up there and Madison fell on it. And that could have been a huge turnaround in this ball game if Orange had gotten the onside kick. But one thing you can see, Jesse Lohr's letting it all hang out to win this football game.
He's doing a little Mark Fisher coaching right here.
He's letting it all hang out.
Yeah. Going for it, fourth down, his own territory.
Right.
Onside kick.
Razzle
Trick
dazzle.
plays.
Louisa with good field position.
All right.
First and 10 from the
First
home
and 10
line.
at their own 49. Let's see what the Lions can do before the half here. In motion.
Smith. Wilson keeps the football. Wilson got a big gainer down inside the 40, down to the Orange 37-yard line. Landon Wilson.
Brooks with the tackle. Landon
All right.
Wilson with the carry. It'll be enough for a first down for Louisa.
14-yard gain, 1st and 10, Lions.
Whisper it in there.
Low snap.
Yep, there goes Wilson again.
Keeps it again. He got about 3 or 4 that time. I'm not so sure that was a call play or whether Wilson got a low snap and didn't get a chance to give it to the man he was one-handed to.
He's going to pick up 5.
2nd and 5 for the Lions.
Chase Miller has been in motion both times, but not in a position really to get the handoff because of the snap on that one. Caleb Shelton in the backfield now with Wilson. Let's see if Shelton gets it on this play. Inside of 6 minutes to go. They're going to give it to the slot man this time coming through, and that is Smith this time. And Smith is going to get nothing.
Reinhold tackled by Childs.
Childs makes the tackle, Tommy. That was a nice defensive play by the Orange Hornets.
It's
Childs.
3rd down.
3rd and 6 across the way.
All right. Miller coming back in. Smith going out. Orange stunted on defense that time. Looked like they were going to come in real quick. Let's see what they do this time. Going to be Shelton. Shelton at the 30 to the outside. 25, 20, 15, 10. Out of bounds right around the 10, around 9-yard line.
Yep. Nice run by Caleb Shelton.
Shelton takes it deep into Hornet territory.
22-yard.
Hayat with the tackle.
22-yard run by Shelton.
1st and goal, Louisa.
1st and goal for Louisa, just inside the 10-yard line.
5 minutes to go, first half. Orange on top, 14-7. Lions over at the right hash mark. They've got twins to the left. This time Wilson wants to throw. Throws over the middle, got his man, touchdown.
Yep.
And is that Chase Miller or Brundry? That's Chase Miller, I believe, number 2.
Chase Miller.
Yep. Chase Miller, 9-yard
For
touchdown.
Louisa touchdown.
9-yard touchdown pass to Miller.
They connected on a 20-some-yarder last Tuesday night. Lundy in for the extra point try.
4:44 to go, Tommy.
Caden Lundy, a sophomore.
Big extra point coming here.
They're going for 2. And they got it.
Appeared to be a box snap. However, Louisa takes in for the 2-point conversion.
It was a running back, and is that Troy Fisher going off? Let's see.
4:44 left in the first half.
I can't see his number right now, but
15-14.
couldn't see the number at the time. But a 9-yard TD pass, Wilson to Miller, and then the 2-point run conversion. Louisa 15, Orange 14.
15-14, Louisa.
Now that was Coach Will Patrick said, hey, you've done this to me.
Yeah,
I'm going to see if I can get back on top.
right.
And he did.
All right, Louisa kicking off. 4:44 to go in what has been a very exciting first half, Tommy, between these two rivals. 15-14 Lions. And that drive for Louisa, Tommy, was 51
yards, yep.
Jaden Warren back deep to receive
And
the kick for
Dickie, the last 3 drives of each team, they've scored. 4-4-4. 3-4 sounds like a good hand.
Yep.
Here we go, Lundy. Going to kick it on the ground. Going to be taken up by one of the up men to 31, up to the 40, and up to about the 42, 43-yard line for the ball knocked out, but he was already down. Fisher on the tackle.
All All right, Orange is going to take over on the 40. See what they mark it down on. 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
Yep.
Yeah. Orange 42. They have no timeouts left. 4:37 to go. First half, 15-14. Louisa on top.
First and 10 from the 42-yard line for Orange County.
All right, Newsom is going to be going to the right-hand side. Poirier is going to have Payette, I believe that is, in the backfield with him. Going to hand it off. Ended up giving it to Brian Childs. That was kind of a reverse play because they gave it to Payette and then he gave it to Childs. Childs got a yard.
Second and 9 coming up for the line for the Hornets.
Second down.
Continue to run. We'll be under 4 minutes when the ball is snapped. 15-14. Lions over the Hornets late in the first half.
All right.
Orange hadn't been shy about putting it up in the air.
Nope. I heard Coach Patrick talking about the play clock. How come it's not running? And they've just finally got it going about 5 seconds ago. Poirier going to throw. Got a man out there, but great tackle.
Yep.
Shoestring tackle that time.
Pass complete to Newsom.
Chase
And that
Miller.
was Chase Miller.
Chase Miller having a good game. He scored a touchdown, made a nice defensive play that time. 3rd down and 7 across the way for the Orange Hornets. 3rd and 7.
All right. This time they did have the play clock running properly. We're inside of 20 seconds on it. Louisa looked like it was going to blitz. Going to have a man out there. That's going to be a fumble. If somebody's got to get to it, it's going to roll out of bounds.
Yep.
Fumble out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
I will give credit to one thing, Orange. For
Yep.
Tommy, that Orange man knew that was a fumble, and he kind
kept-
of knocked the ball out of bounds.
Yep.
Number 6, Devin Morris, he knew it was a fumble, a backward pass, and he kind of knocked it out of bounds. But now they're going to say it wasn't a backward pass. They're going to put the ball back where it was?
It was a backward pass. Anybody could see that.
I thought it was a backward pass. I thought
They're going to
Morris,
say it's an incomplete
Yep, They're
pass?
saying it's an incomplete pass. That's what they're saying.
Oh, Lord.
That's what they're saying, incomplete pass. 4th down. Let's see if Orange are going to go for it again from their own 39-yard line on 4th down. He's rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Trying to draw Louisa offside, but that's not going to work this time. Now he's going to punt it. Back in that short punt formation. And he punts it. And he got away a beauty this time.
See where the bounce goes. Bounce backwards, though.
It bounced the wrong way. If it had bounced the other way, Orange would have gained another 10
Yeah.
yards. That was a nice punt, though.
Louisa will take over at their own 25-yard line.
Louisa will take over.
They have 2 timeouts left with 2:56 to go here in the first half. And I think you're going to see a steady diet of Caleb Shelton.
I think Louisa's going to be mixing up some passes in this drive. 15-14. We got ourselves a real football game here on this Friday. Saturday afternoon or Saturday night now, Tommy.
Yep.
All right. Here come the Lions.
Logan McGee is to the right side. In motion. Motion man's going to get it too. Still going to the outside. Still going up.
Nice run by Jordan Smith. A nice run by Jordan Smith.
Oh, that should have been a flag.
Ball carrier.
Man tried to step on his helmet over there too. From the 25 up to the 40, it's going to be a 15-yard gain.
Jordan Smith.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
This time Comfort goes wide to the left. Hand off up the middle. Going to get about 4 yards on the play. It's going to be Shelton.
Shelton, ball
Louisa.
carrier.
2nd and 6.
Louisa quickly back up the
Yep.
line of scrimmage. 2nd and 7 for the
2nd and
Lions.
6.
Wilson again gives the ball off to Shelton. Shelton is across midfield and he's brought down around the 47-yard line of
Caleb
Orange.
Shelton,
First
once
down.
again,
6-yard gain on that play.
First down, Louisa.
Yep.
into Hornet territory.
Move the
First and
chains.
10
2:14 to go.
from the 48.
Then the clock starts the clock back up. The play clock should have started too. Now it does. Inside of 2 minutes when they get this play off. Shelton in the backfield with Wilson. Wilson going left.
Going to throw.
Got a man open. Brunswick, and it's intercepted.
Down the sideline.
Wilson, the only man that can get him.
20, he's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he's brought down on the 4-yard line.
Donald Brooks with the interception all the way down inside the 5-yard line.
Donald Brooks with the INT of the Wilson
The
pass.
first and goal for the Hornets.
And the Hornets are knocking on the door. Down to the Louisa. I think they had to put it down on the 5. Yep.
It looks like about a 55-yard return.
5-yard line. First and
Yep.
goal
Yep.
for your Hornets.
Yep.
All right, this is where the defense has really got to get stiff right now.
Yep. Louisa's up 15-14. And the Hornets got the ball first and goal on the Louisa 5 after the 55-yard return.
Here we go, handoff. Got it wide open right there, hit it toward he should be in.
He's in touchdown.
Yep, I believe that was Jackson.
Markel Jackson takes it in for a Hornet
Jackson,
touchdown.
What a big turn of
That
events.
was that. Jackson on a 5-yard run with 1:36 to go here in the first half.
They're going to go for 2 again.
Yep.
Childs is going to be on the slot to the right this time as a wingman. Perrier. Going to throw it quick over the middle.
Incomplete.
No good.
Yep.
Pass off the hands
is
of
incomplete.
Douglas Newsome.
And we got a 20-15 ball game with 1:36 to go here in the first half.
Okay. Got a couple players down.
Yep, we do, Tommy. That was quite a turnaround there, that intercepted pass. Louisa had the ball in Orange territory. Looked like they might be driving for another score. And then Brooks intercepts the pass, returns it 55 yards to the Louisa 5, and Jackson takes it in one play, and the Hornets, instead of being down at the half, find themselves up 20-15, and we still got 1:36 to go here in the first half.
All right, and Dickie Wilson has only put it up 3 times tonight. All 3 of them have been caught, but 2 by the Hornets.
2 intercepted.
Yep. And a 9-yard TD pass.
This looks like it's a Charlie horse, I would think, from the way they're stretching his leg there.
I think that was the intended receiver also, that Newsome.
Newsom's had a good ball game.
Yes. Hornets have come out smoking,
Yeah.
stinging. I guess we'd have to say
That's
the
right.
Hornets are stinging.
Yes, they are. All right, we're waiting for action to continue here. They are still working on the.
Lions taking a knee out of
Yep.
respect.
Yep. All right. They have not gotten up yet, but
A lot of trainers and doctors. I saw Dr. Southall head over that way. also. It looks like they're taking the leg and stretching it.
Yep. Yeah, they're stretching his leg right there. In fact, Dr. Southall is over there now.
Yeah.
All right,
They're going to get him up.
Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And it is number 3, Tommy. For Orange, that's Douglas Newsom.
And boy, sometimes those Charlie horses can really hurt. Too.
Yes, yes.
You can't get it straight. He looks like he's beginning to walk a little better each step that he takes right now. Hope everything's well with him.
All right, we got ourselves a ball game, Tommy.
Yep.
20-15. Orange on top of Louisa. 1:36 to go here in the first half. This is anybody's ball game.
1:36 left
All right.
in the first half.
Hornets getting ready to
Hornets
kick off.
taking the lead, 20-15.
Tommy, we've had 3 Jefferson District games today, and every one of them has been anybody's ball game. Fluvanna beat beat Charlottesville
Stop
17-14.
to kick off
Albemarle
for
beat
the Hornets.
Monticello 32-15 in a ball game that Monticello would have had the lead except for a hurdling penalty, as we understand. And now this one's anybody's ball game. We got a 20-15 ball game with 1:36 to go in the first half.
All right, Clore last time tried the onside kick. Let's see what happens this time. And here they go. Going to kick kind of a pooch one. Going to be taken by one of the up men. That's Chase Miller. Miller up to the 40-yard line.
Chase Miller on the
All right,
return.
that's where the Lions will take over.
I tell you what, these teams are hitting hard out there now, too. 1st and 10, Louisa. They've still got their 2 timeouts left with 1:30 to go first half. 20-15. Interesting thing to see here, and this is just speculation, but, you know, should Louisa score before the half, you're going to go for 1 or you're going to go for 2 then. If you go for 2, you're up by a field goal. If you go for 1, you're only up by a safety. What do you think, Coach?
Well, from what I've seen of Orange, I don't think a field goal is going to enter into the ball game.
All right. Pass over to Smith. Smith at the 40, 45, 50. And now, his head turned around. Going to be a first down, 11 yards on the pass play.
Pass was complete to Jordan Smith.
Still got 1:22 to go in the first half. This one has the makings of an offensive shootout, Tom. All right, here we go. Wilson.
1st and 10, do it again.
Got 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Wilson going to throw. Tosses it over there. The ball is dropped.
Yep.
Incomplete.
Armani Comfort, the intended receiver.
Intended for Armani Comfort.
2nd and 10 coming up now. 1:16 to go in the first half.
Second and
Wilson and Shelton will be in the backfield. I think we're going to get a handoff to Shelton.
2nd and 10. Let's see what the Lions do.
Yep.
You're right. Good call, Tommy. There's Shelton. He's got running room. Shelton's inside the 40. Shelton down to the 36-yard line.
Shelton with the big carry.
15-yard run by
15-yard Kenneth Shelton run.
Several Hornets in on the stop. It'll be enough for another first down.
Another Louisa first down.
I'm going to hand it to him again.
Nope. He's
Nope.
going to throw it. Over on the side. And he's going to be brought down after about a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Comfort with the catch.
And we got another Orange player down. Another Orange player down.
Going to be a 3-yard pass play to Comfort.
All right.
57.2 seconds left to go here in the first half. It is a 20-15 Orange Hornet lead over the Louisa Lions.
Tommy, we didn't see a lot of this in the first ball game,
Right.
but we're seeing it tonight. We didn't see a lot of these issues with Charlie horses and that type of thing, but we are seeing it tonight in the first half.
Yep.
All right, he looks like he's okay. He's walking off the field on his own power. Matter of fact, he's trotting off the field. And that is...
Donald Brooks.
And
Two.
see, these guys, Brooks and Newsom, have been
Yep.
in there offensively and defensively
Yep.
for Orange.
All right.
They played. Those two guys have played a big part in this first half of this football game.
All right, now if the Lions come up quickly, they won't have to use that timeout here
No,
because the ball's not going to go until they set it.
Yeah,
The clock won't
they're not
start.
gonna use a timeout here.
Right. So there they go. All right, now the clock starts up, and they get the play off real quick here. And they do. Looking downfield, throwing downfield, and overthrew his man. They was asking about holding.
Pass incomplete, brings up third down.
Logan McGee was the intended receiver, number 3.
And
Now
he,
we got a third down with 49 seconds to go.
I'm going to hand it to Shelton again and then take my time out if he gets caught.
Shelton's had a good first half.
Yeah. Nine carries, and of that, 5 of them have been for 10 or more yards.
As a pass, he got his man open, overthrew him.
Yeah.
He had his man open, but he overthrew him. Led him just a little bit too much, and that was Miller, I believe.
Comfort. Yep.
Comfort. Fourth
All right.
down coming down for Louisa. 4th and 3.
Pass was incomplete, was intended for Beach. Fourth down.
Well, they say it was Beach, Tommy.
Okay. It was Comfort. All right. Comfort got a lot more size on him than Beach does. So. Here we go. Need to make this first down. Low snap, throw to the outside.
He ain't going to get it. Shelton makes the catch, but he can't get the first down. Orange comes up with the big play defensively. Makes the stop.
It'll be a 3-yard gain.
And the guy getting up off the bottom of that pile, one of the guys for Orange is number 54, Rebel
Hornets to take over on down.
6'1", 260. All right, let's see what Jesse Lowe is going to do with 38 seconds to go and the ball on his own 36-yard line. And I think Jesse Lowe is going to play it conservative here and run out the clock.
Lions got 2 timeouts, but that's not going to help.
No, I think he's
If you
gonna
had
play
3, you might be okay.
I think he's going to play it conservative and run out the clock.
First and 10 for Orange County at their own 31-yard line. 38 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yep, I think they're going to have a Pacharchik play. They've got a guy way back there.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get a delay of game on them up. Yep. And that's their first penalty of the night, Dickie. They picked up at Hankey down here near the end zone.
Same thing. Orange is in a very protective formation.
Delay game, it'll be first and 15.
And I look for the quarterback just to take the snap, take a knee. Yep, that's what they're going to do. Take a snap, take a knee. And let's see if Louis is going to use the timeout, so let it run.
I think they're going to let it run.
Yeah. And you know they can't get the ball back because they don't have but 2 timeouts left. And Orange doesn't even have to snap it. They don't have to snap it.
Yeah.
That's going to be the half. That's the half tonight from Charlottesville High School. And the score at halftime is 20-15. Orange over Louisa.
Your Hornets lead 20-15. We are.
Schools would like to thank ODEC for sponsoring today's broadcast of Louisa Lions Athletics. ODEC stands for Old Dominion Electric Cooperative, and they have been longtime supporters of Louisa County Athletics and Team LCPS. ODEC is dedicated to being both a reliable energy provider and a responsible environmental steward, providing reliable, cost-effective, sustainable electric services to members. So from our entire team here at LCPS, thank you ODEC for your support of Louisa County Public Schools. It's a great time to be a member of Team LCPS. Louisa County Public Schools would like to take a moment to congratulate 3 different groups for their recent accomplishments. First up, we congratulate the Louisa Lady Lions girls varsity basketball team for earning the Class 4 state championship on Saturday. This is the program's first state title, and it was a season that will never be forgotten. Congratulations, Lady Lions, 15-0, the perfect season. And if you're interested in championship gear, we got you taken care of. Check out the LCPS Facebook page for details on how to get a great new piece to complete your wardrobe. Next up, we congratulate LCHS wrestler Owen Greslick. Owen won the state title at 120 pounds during the state tournament on Saturday. Great job, Owen, and the entire LCHS wrestling coaching staff. And finally, we congratulate the LCHS forensics team for winning the Region 4B championship. The Lions will now compete in the Super Regional competition this upcoming weekend. You see the list of names on the screen. Great job to all involved. Again, thank you, Lion Nation, for your unwavering support. The Roar returns.
All right, we are back on the air, and Tommy's adding up the first half stats here, and this was a very interesting first half. Orange scored with 6:34 to go in the opening quarter. A 62-yard drive by the Hornets. They received the opening kickoff, drove right down the field and scored. They scored on an 8-yard run by Jackson, and pass was incomplete on a 2-point conversion. They had a 4th and 17 in that drive. They converted. Louisa jumped offside for a 5-yard penalty, and then Poirier carried the pigskin for the first down. Louisa scored on a 4-yard touchdown run by Shelton with 11:30 to go in the first half. Lundy kicked the extra point. The Lions led 7-6. The Hornets answered. Warren returned the kickoff 32 yards to give Orange good field position. They converted on a 4th and 5 on a pass to Newsom. William Lewis caught a 25-yard pass, and then Orange scored on a pass for 5 yards for the touchdown from Poirier to Childs, and then a razzle-dazzle play for the 2-point conversion, and Orange was on top 14-7. Louisa answered a 22-yard run by Shelton, a 9-yard pass to Chase Miller for the touchdown, 2-point conversion, 4:44 to go. Louisa was on top 15-14, and that was a 51-yard drive by the Lions. Orange answered when Brooks intercepted a Wilson pass and returned it 55 yards to the Louisa 5. Jackson scored on a 5-yard run. 2-point conversion pass was incomplete. That's where we are at halftime here in Charlottesville tonight. Orange Hornets 20, Louisa Lions 15. And I just had the question asked to me that I can't answer. When was the last time Louisa in a regular season football game was behind at halftime? And it's been a while, don't you think so, Tommy?
I think maybe Massaponics last year.
Massaponics.
Yeah.
They came back to win that ball game, but yeah.
Okay, very haphazardly. Orange carrying the ball. Poirier has 7 carries. 7 carries for 17 yards. Markel Jackson, 7 carries, 26 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Douglas Newsom, 1 carry, 1 yard, and Childs, 1 carry for 1 yard. So they've got 16 carries for 45 yards and 2 TDs. Passing, Poirier is 9 of 14 for 68 yards and a TD. And that gives him 68 plus the 45, 113 total yards for Orange in the first half. For Louisa, Landon Wilson is 4 of 9 for 26 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions in the first half. For Louisa running the ball, Caleb Shelton, 9 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown. Landon Wilson, 5 carries, 29 yards. Tyler Walton, 3 carries, 16 yards. Jordan Smith, 3 carries, 11 yards. So Louisa's got 142 yards on the ground, 26 in the air, 168 total yards for Louisa.
All right.
So what you think?
I think we got ourselves a football game on a Saturday night in Charlottesville, Tom.
Yeah. Orange is up 20-15 at halftime, and we got it set, and Louisa will be kicking off to begin the second half. So that's another thing you look at. Orange knew that when they went and took the knee right there too.
Yeah.
And so we've seen every kind of thing from Coach Lohr. He's done an onside kick, he's done trick plays, he's done rolling left, he's done rolling right, he's done some reverses. But there's still some more things in that playbook.
I'm sure there are, Tommy, and Jesse Lohr's letting it all hang out tonight. As I stated before, he kind of feels like he's got his Orange program maybe headed in the right direction anyway if he can beat Louisa. And this would be a tremendous win for the Hornets. Because Louisa, let's face it, they've been the power of the Jefferson District for a while, and this would be a huge win for Orange, and he's letting it all hang out, no question about that. I also noticed his kicker down here is attempted what would more or less be extra points, could be a field goal if it came to that late in the ball game, and what I've seen, he's putting them through there pretty good. He can even move back a little bit and still put it through the upright. Yet he hasn't tried any attempted kick on any of his scores.
Yeah, Scott Clore is a sophomore, 6'1", 185. For Louisa, their kicker has been the sophomore, Caden Lundy, who's 5'9", 140. But I see they're working with a couple of guys with their legs again before the second half gets underway too here. Orange, they decided to stay on the sidelines here during it instead of going back. Would you like to have been a fly on the wall of Louisa at halftime?
Well, Tommy, this is anybody's ball game. I mean, it's 20-15, but Louisa had the lead, 15-14, until we had that intercepted pass that Brooks returned 55 yards, and that set up the Orange go-ahead touchdown, which came with just 1:36 to go in the first half. And I think Will Patrick's going to have his kids come out. They're going to be ready to play, and Louisa's going to get the second half kickoff too. So let's see if they can take it down the field and cash in on that. And I actually think what Orange is doing is really actually pretty smart, because if you had a normal circumstance, you wouldn't do that because you'd have all kinds of fans in the stand. But tonight, there's nobody down there really but them, so he doesn't have any of the distraction that you would have if you had fans in the stand or if you had the band playing on the field, that type of thing.
Yeah. All right, second half getting ready to get underway. Soon as the lines, and they're beginning to walk back onto the field now.
Yeah, Orange had a little problem with some.
All right, we're gonna sit here and hold it right here as the Hornets are sitting on the bench and taking instructions from the assistant coaches right now. Okay. All right. Yep. The halftime clock is what we're looking at, is running down here. But Dickie, let's go over those scores again. As we said, Louisa got started Tuesday night in their first game up here in Charlottesville against Charlottesville. Even though it was a Louisa home game, and the Lions defensively just looked outstanding that night in a 49-0 win.
Yeah, they did that, Tommy. They just manhandled the line of scrimmage that night, controlled the football game. But it's not that way tonight. This has been an evenly matched football game. Orange and Louisa look like two teams very evenly matched. And we may see a whole lot more of that in the Jefferson District as we go through this season.
All right, and then the other game that happened this past week in the Jefferson District was the Monticello and Western Albemarle game.
Yeah, and that was won by Monticello, 17-10 in overtime.
All right, and then today we got some games going too.
Yep, Fluvanna beat Charlottesville 17-14, and then Albemarle beat Monticello 32-15. But that score, as I understand, is a little misleading. Monticello had a real shot at winning the ball game, as I understand. I didn't see the game, and I was just told kind of what happened. But they had a touchdown call back on, I understand, a hurdling call on their quarterback, and it led to a pick six or an intercepted pass, and then Albemarle went ahead to win the ball game. But we'll see Monticello next Friday night at Louisa, and Malachi Fields is something to watch. He is a real athlete. He's the Monticello quarterback.
Yeah, and the outcome of this game is going to be interesting because whoever wins is going to be sitting at the top of the standings with no losses. If Louisa wins, they'll be 2-0 and up by half a game.
Right.
If the Orange should win, then they were going to be tied for first place.
They'll be tied for first place with Albemarle and Fluvanna.
Yeah.
Right. And the other thing to mention is there are only 6 games, and there are only 4 teams to make the playoffs. Last year there were 8 teams, I think, that made the playoffs in Region 4B. This year there are only 4. If you lose a ball game, your chances of making the playoffs are not good. So you need to go 6-0. And there's 17 teams, I believe, in this region. And some of those teams are some powerhouse teams from Richmond. And some of them, Patrick Henry, which knocked Louisa out of the playoffs in 2019. They won their opening game 25-0 over Atlee. Powhatan looks like they're back. They beat LC Bird 16-0. Monacan seems to be loaded again. They beat Manchester 27-6 Friday night. Hanover beat Mechanicsville 20-19, and Dinwiddie lost. Prince George beat Dinwiddie 22-19, and Cortland beat Spotsylvania 31-13. That was Tuesday night. Easton View beat Caroline 20-12 Tuesday night, and King George beat Chancellor Tuesday night. So it's kind of setting up, Tommy. And another interesting thing is the Hanover schools play nobody but the Hanover schools. In other words, Mechanicsville, Hanover, Atlee, and Patrick Henry play each other twice. That's their football schedule for their 6 games.
All right. The Hornets are now going to warm up on the sideline. They had a little talk. Now they're going to take a little run to keep them Charlie horses from doing. Between the warmer weather we've had the last few days and then the wet out there tonight, dampness, it's causing some cramps on people. Louisa is sitting there and warming up also. And another thing, as they're doing the COVID announcement, Dickie, is a lot of these teams, you plan for 6 games. But anything could happen at any time where you cannot get a game in.
Maybe 2.
Or 2.
Yeah.
And that happened in the girls basketball playoffs, in that Grafton was the only team that qualified, even though they were 9-0. All right, we'll be back with a second half kickoff in just a few moments.
Today's criminals don't leave a fingerprint.
They can't be identified in a video.
In fact, they don't have to be in the same country. Technology has changed the game forever. Cyber criminals target our digital information to sell or use for their benefit.
But you can help defend against their attacks. You can defeat them. Prepare yourself for a career in cybersecurity, and you can fill one of 36,000 unfilled positions in cybersecurity in the state of Virginia.
Think you have what it takes?
See your school counselor for more information.
Louisa County Public Schools would like to thank ODEC for sponsoring today's broadcast of Louisa Lions Athletics. ODEC stands for Old Dominion Electric Cooperative, and they have been longtime supporters of Louisa County Athletics and Team LCPS. ODEC is dedicated to being both a reliable energy provider and a responsible environmental steward, providing reliable, cost-effective, sustainable electric services to members. So from our entire team here at LCPS, thank you, ODEC, for your support of Louisa County Public Schools.
All right, we're back getting ready for second half kickoff, and all kinds of trivia questions are going on with everyone trying to figure out the last time this, the last time that. You remember the last time you danced with your wife?
That's been a long time ago too, Tommy.
I know you did at your daughter's wedding.
Right, that's right.
Because I was DJing that. Yeah. Johnny Webner, you heard that, didn't you? All right. This is going to be very important first drive, Dickie.
Yeah, it is. I think you're right, Tommy. That's one time I'm going to agree with you. I think this is an important first drive for Louisa.
We're getting old. We're agreeing too much. All right. Lines come out. See if they have McGee back deep as one of the men and beat the other one. That's what they've been doing. Jalen Beach, a junior, 5'6", 145, and Logan McGee, a senior, 5'10", 190. Chase Miller already out there, ready as one of the upper men that's up closer. Of the way Clore has been kicking, you don't know whether you're going to get it on the ground, whether you're going to get an onside kick, whether you're going to get a line drive kick, whether you're going to get a push kick. Let's see if he can send one deep.
That's right. I think if you're Orange, Tommy, at halftime, you got to feel pretty good about this.
Yeah.
Here you are. You came up here, first game of the season, and I don't guess anybody knew exactly what to expect with the environment that you have to play in and the circumstances you have to play in. But Orange has been right in there with Louisa, hung right with them, and especially after you see that Louisa just blew Charlottesville away Monday night or Tuesday night, 49-0.
Well, you see, Perrier has thrown 14 times and completed 9 of them. All right, so they've got a new kicker now. Payette's going to kick us and all. But Dickie, they 16 carries and 14 passes, so 30. Very mixed up.
Yeah,
very even.
Very balanced offense.
Yeah, balanced offense.
Very balanced offense.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Or as Paul Russell used to say, bounce, right? Thomas Payette, who is a sophomore, running back, linebacker, and kicker, 5'11", 180. So they must have something else they've decided here. They in tight. Like it could be something. What do you think?
I think he's going to kick it this time. Yep, nope, he kicked it short. Ball bounces around.
Lions have it.
I'm not so sure though that he was trying an onside kick or the ball went off the side of his foot.
Yeah, Madison and Prophet's the one that came up with it. All right, second half getting underway. Louisa takes over at their own 44.
That's good field position for Louisa, Tommy. Good field position.
Yep, field position's been pretty good all night long.
Start the second half.
Their worst was down at their own 25, and that was the one where the interception came after they drove downfield, looking like they were going to go up big before the half. Wilson gives off to Shelton. Shelton over the 50, down to the 46, going to pick up close to 10.
Caleb Shelton with the carry to start the half.
We got an Orange player down on the first play of the half. All right, so we played one play, and we got another Orange player down.
$11:49 to go, third quarter. We're just getting underway in the second half. They're going to give 9 yards to Shelton on that. So we'll bring up a 2nd and 1. Yep.
All right.
That's going to be Brody Ferran, I believe, 15. Is that 15 or 13? That's 13. Jaden Warren, one of their key players on defense, too.
Yeah.
He had a big interception earlier, too.
Warren's the one intercepted. Yeah, had a big interception. He also had a 32-yard kickoff return.
Yeah.
It's 2nd down and 1.
All right, 2nd and 1. I think we might see a steady dive to Caleb Shelton here. Let's see what happens. Low snap, and Orange got the. Who got the football?
I think
He's
Orange is still
football.
loose. I think
Louisa got it
well,
back.
they said Louisa got it back.
Orange had their
Lucky.
hands all over the football, but Louisa got it
Covered
back.
by Louisa.
Yeah.
Yep. Louisa was very fortunate to get that one back, Tommy. Very fortunate, because I thought Orange had it. 3rd down, and instead of 3rd and 1, now we got
It's
3rd and 7.
3rd down.
3rd and 7. Wilson to Shelton. Shelton is going to be short of the 1st down. The Lions are going to be looking at 4th and short. Shelton picks up about 4.
Carried by Shelton.
And we're looking at a 4th
Short of
and
the
3
first down
across the
marker.
way for
Fourth
Louisa.
down.
4th and 3.
Big play. Big drive.
It's 4th down.
This is a big play in this football game, Tommy. This is a big one. 4th and 3 for the Lions from right at midfield. Wilson keeps the ball, got the 1st down and more. Wilson down to the 40, crossed the 40, down to the 39-yard line.
Give him 10 on that.
Landon Wilson with the carry.
1st down, Louisa.
More than enough for the 1st down.
That was a biggie.
Yeah, that was a biggie, Tommy.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Wilson gives you that option, Tommy.
Yeah.
Landon is 6 foot 195, sophomore. Direct snap to Shelton.
Give
Hands
it
the
to
ball
McGee.
off on the inside reverse to number 3.
Yep, Logan McGee.
McGee picks up about 5.
Carrier was Logan McGee.
2nd, well, we'll call
2nd
it
and 6. Yep.
Brooks
Yeah.
and Jackson combined on the
4.
tackle.
2nd and 6. Orange 20, Louisa 15, and we got 9, 15, and counting to
The
go
2nd
here
down
in
and
the
6.
3rd quarter.
Yep. Gabriel Thomas comes up over the ball as the center for Louisa tonight. Troy Fisher is the blocking back. And it's going to be a direct snap to the blocking back. And Fisher's going to pick up about 3 on the play. 4. Bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, cross the way.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
3rd down.
3rd down, 3rd and 2. I think we're going to probably see Caleb Shelton with the football in his hands.
Yep.
Caleb Shelton, and he got the 1st down and more. Shelton at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Louisa Lions.
Going to be a 32-yard touchdown run.
Shelton into the end zone. There is a flag on the play.
Wait a minute. That may be all coming back. I did not see the flag. I see it out there now, but I did not see it earlier. Let's see if it's holding.
Yep.
Holding
on Louisa.
Touchdown is nullified.
Holding on Louisa. It's coming back.
Touchdown is nullified on a holding penalty. And let's see what that's going to set up. It depends on the spot of the foul.
Yep.
So Louisa's going to be looking at 4th and
About 6
about
or 5.
5.
Yep.
4th and 5.
It was a spot foul, so after the yardage, it's 3rd down and 3.
And it's not 4th down. It's
Yep. Still 3rd.
3rd and 3rd down. Third and about 5. Wilson, man in motion.
Wilson
Keeps the
keeps.
ball. Wilson is going to be inside the 30. Wilson's down to the 26.
He's got the 1st
He
down.
got the 1st down.
Going to be an
Wilson
8-yard
up the
gain.
middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10, Louisa.
Drive started on the 44-yard line. The Lions started on their own 44.
First and 10 from the Hornet 26-yard line.
Shelton's going out, Tommy. And let's see who we got coming in now. It's going to probably be Walton. Let's see. Nope, it's number...
I think it's Smith.
Smith. Jordan Smith.
Jordan Smith. He's going to get the handoff, too.
Football. Jordan Smith's down to around the 21-yard line where he's brought down.
Jordan Smith was the ball carrier.
And a flag for a late hit, I think, out here.
I think you may be right there.
Nope, holding Louisa again.
Another flag
Holding
on the
Louisa?
play, holding
Yep.
on Louisa again.
Another holding penalty against the Lions. I know that's 3 holding penalties they've had.
Orange has only had 1 penalty the whole game, a 5-yard delay a game. Louisa, that's their 5th penalty.
And 3 of them are
Will
holding.
be marked at the 35-yard line. It will remain first down.
All right.
1st and 10.
From the 35.
Brundrick goes out.
Shelton's back in now to running
Shelton's
back.
back in. Comfort comes wide to the right. In motions, McGee.
Direct snap to Shelton and a nice defensive play by Orange.
Direct snap to Shelton. Goes nowhere.
Gonna
For the
gain
second
maybe
down.
a yard, and that's it.
And I believe that was
Childs with the tackle.
24 made the big defensive play for Orange.
Yep.
Grant Childs, a sophomore, 5'8", 155. Made the big defensive play that time for the Hornets. And now we're looking at 2nd down and about 19 across the way.
That play worked great for Lions on Tuesday night, but not tonight. Here's Wilson.
Wilson got some running run. Wilson in the open field. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Louisa Lions. No flags.
No flags.
No flags. Touchdown, Louisa Lions.
35-yard run.
Yep.
Into the end zone.
35-yard
Touchdown, Louisa.
run by Wilson.
He showed some speed there.
Yep. 7:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. Lions go on top.
Let's see if they're going for 2
21-20.
or 1. Dickie, I think they're going to go for 2 to put that field goal up.
I'd go for 2. All right. Going for 2.
Louisa to go for 2 points.
See if they do it to the blocking back again.
Nope.
Nope.
Give it to Shelton. And
He's in.
for the 2-point conversion. Caleb Shelton.
Caleb Shelton in for the 2-point conversion.
All right, the Lions go up 23-20.
7:19 remaining 3rd quarter. Louisa regains the lead. 23-20.
23-20. 7:19 to go here in the 3rd. Louisa took the bat. Football, Tommy, and they drove 56 yards for that score.
Did it in 8 plays, but really there were 11 plays because of penalties.
All right. Louisa kicking off to the Hornets. This thing might develop into a shootout, Tommy.
Yep.
Let's see if Louisa's defense, see if they made any adjustments at halftime to shut down this Orange offense.
Yeah. I go back to that kickoff with Payette. I think Dickie, he almost slipped when he went to kick the ball because I don't think he meant to kick it the way he did.
I don't think he was trying an onside kick. It looks like to me he just kicked the ball completely off the side of his foot.
Yeah,
Like you said, he may have slipped. Yeah.
Yep. Needed those Richland spikes, right? Orange knows about them.
Yes.
Here we go.
And the other thing was the way he kicked it, and Louisa recovered it. It gave Louisa excellent field position.
Yep. Yep. All right, Lundy. Ready to kick. Back at the 20-yard line, about the 16. Is that Newsom back there? Going to be a line drive
kick.
Taken by one of the up men. Tries to go up through the middle. They're going to get over the 40 to about the 42.
And the guy carrying the pigskin, Tommy, was number 2, I believe.
Brooks.
Comfort with the tackle on Donald Brooks on the return.
Yep.
Orange takes over on their own 41-yard line. Now let's see where they put it down. And they're going to spot it on the 42-yard line.
Yep.
Warner offense.
All right,
going
first
up,
and
start
10.
First and 10 from their 42-yard line.
So they had 16 carries and they had 14 passes in the first half. Very balanced. There we go, Perrier. Got Jackson, I believe that is, in the backfield. They're going to give it to Jackson. Jackson to the outside. Jackson gets nowhere. And a fumble!
I think Louisa got it.
Fumble on the play.
They say they have it.
Yeah, they say they got it. Let's see. The umpire. Let's see who got the football. I'm not so sure Louisa got it. I think Orange got it back.
Recovered by the Hornet.
Yeah, Orange got it back. Second.
Going to be a loss of 2.
Second and 12. All right.
It's a loss on the play, but it will be second down.
Second and 12. Orange did get the ball back.
Got trips to the right this time. Brooks, Newsom, and another man in the slot.
Man in motion. They got 4 guys over here on this side of the field. And Pereira's going to try to run it, and he's stopped.
Loss of about 3 for Perrier this time.
Nothing for Poirier as he tries to go up the middle.
And
Spellman with the stop.
Spellman made the stop that
They bring
time.
up 3rd and long for the Hornets.
Tommy, you said you wonder what Will Patrick said at halftime. I'm going to tell you one thing. Whatever he said fired up that defense.
All right, here we go.
They are fired up out there right now. The
Newsom
defense.
and Brooks both are going to be on the, well, now Newsom's going to go on to the left side. Brooks is on the right side over here with Smith on him. Comfort, I believe, is going to have Newsom on the other side. Dropping straight back. Setting up a screen pass. Had his man there for the great keeper.
For Louisa.
And that was number 2,
Screen pass to
Chase Miller.
Payette.
Yeah, because there was a lot of orange
much
jerseys
stop
out
by
there,
Miller.
Tommy.
Good
Only
ball.
one Louisa jersey. That was Miller. He made the stop. Great defensive play by Chase Miller. Orange going to punt the football here. 4th and 13 from their own 39. In a short punt formation, though. Very short.
Yeah. Don't want to sit there, jump off sides. Oh, he got a good kick that time.
Beauty. Still doesn't get, gets a little of the orange roll this time, and Louis is going to take over on the 32.
Poirier's punt
22.
down the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. Yeah. Instead of the 32, the 22.
And this is going to be the deepest that any of the teams has had to start out tonight on a drive.
That's right. That's right.
Louisa had one at their own 25.
Yeah.
But now, this is where Louisa can take control of this game.
Right. Yes.
Control the ball, move downfield, get points on the scoreboard, and you'll be in good shape.
Yeah. 23-25, 13 to go here in the
Hornet
third
defense
quarter.
back onto the
Lions
field.
on top, 23-20.
For
This is
Louisa,
where if you can
they'll
score a
start at their
touchdown,
own
you put yourself
22
2
yard
scores
line.
ahead.
First and 10.
All right. That's why that 2-point conversion was so big earlier, too.
Yes. All right.
Hand off to Shelton.
Shelton's got running room. He's at the 30. He's across the 30 up to the 32. Close to a first down. Got a first down.
He got it.
He
Yep.
got
Shelton
it.
stopped by
It'll be a-
Moving and change.
11 yards.
It was enough for first down yardage.
All right.
First
The
and
first
10,
and 10 from
Louisa.
the 33.
4:55 to go in the third quarter. Louisa's on top, 23-20 over the Orange Hornets.
Wilson. Wilson's going to keep it himself. Wilson's got running room. Wilson has got another Louisa first down, I believe. Depends on what
Yep.
he spotted.
Looks like 10 yards and a first down.
Landon Wilson was the ball carrier.
Now they moved it back just a little bit. May only be 9.
Second and 9. I tell you, one thing we're seeing tonight, Tommy,
Yep.
we're seeing Landon Wilson is a threat to run the football.
Second
Yep.
down and short.
Second and 1.
Thomas up over the ball for the Lions.
Wilson and Shelton in the backfield.
Blocking back is Fisher. In motion, McGee, and the Lions moved, I believe, that time.
That's going to cost them because they had a
Yep.
second and 1. Now they're going to be looking at a second and 6.
Before the snap, a false start.
Another penalty on Louisa.
Be a 5-yard penalty, still be second down.
Change your play calling a little bit here.
Yep.
Be second down and 7.
Play comes in from the sideline. We're inside 10 seconds on the play clock now as they come up. Shelton and Wilson in the backfield. Shelton gets it. Shelton cuts it in. Shelton at the 40s. Shelton ahead, and he's going to be
Got it.
close. He got the first
got
down
it.
for that last surge.
He got it on second effort.
Caleb Shelton with
That
Ended up-
last little lunge gave Shelton the first down.
Say
Got
that, among others,
7 yards on it when he needed 6.
It is enough for a first down.
First down, Louisa. On the 44-yard line, their own 44.
And the clock a ticking.
The first and 10 at the
3:25 to go, third quarter. 23 to 20. Louisa on top of Orange in Charlottesville. All right. Motion McGee, but it's going to be the blocking back, Fisher.
He fought ahead, too.
Yep. He ended up getting 3 yards out of what looked like was nothing.
Yep. Second and 7 across the way.
direct snap to Tony Fisher on that.
Troy
one.
Fisher is a junior, 5'11", 219, and the coach of the
Gain of
late
3, second and 7.
great football coach at Louisa, Mark Fisher. He is in the blocking back position. McGee in motion, keeping it as Wilson. Wilson at the 50. Wilson at the 45, first down.
Quarterback keeper again by Landon Wilson.
So it's going to be a gain of
First was
about
tackled, but it's enough
7.
for another first down for the Lions.
Lions are displaying a punishing running attack right now.
Yeah. We'll give him 8 on it, actually.
Driving it down the field.
Yep. That big offensive line. Yeah, they give it to McGee this time to the outside, trying to cut it up, but he can't get anywhere. He's
Nope.
going to lose a couple yards.
2 or 3 Hornets had to make the stop for Orange.
Quick snap. Carried by McGee. Lewis and Payette combined for a tackle in the backfield.
Brooks in on the stop, along with Payette for Orange.
Loss of 2, second and 12.
Second down, 12 for the Lions. Clock running as the third quarter winds down here.
That's what, with the type of team Louisa's got, I like that north to south, not east to west type thing you do. That
up
goes
the
Wilson.
middle. Wilson down inside the
Landon
45,
Wilson, one more time,
down to the
running up the
41.
middle.
He's going to get 5. It's
For
going to bring up a
yards. It
third
will
and
be third
6.
down.
Drive started on the Louisa 22-yard
Yep.
line. Tom. They've been a very impressive drive. All on the ground. And now we're looking at
Third down and 6.
7. Third and 6, third and 7 across the way. Let's
All
see.
right. I think we got Shelton.
I think he's going to keep it on the ground.
There goes Shelton. Shelton to the outside.
Inside, and he's going to be
Short of the first down. Yep. Going to gain about 4.
Yep.
Maybe, yep, 4 or
Caleb
5.
Shelton. Tackle close to a first
We'll
down.
give him 5. It's going to be 4th and
It will
1.
be fourth down.
Louisa quickly up to the line of scrimmage on his 4th and
Blocking back or Shelton?
Wilson.
Wilson.
Wilson
Got
got the
it.
first down. Wilson got more. 20, 15, down inside the, almost down around the 10-yard lines where they bring him down. Nice run, Landon Wilson. Now we got a penalty.
And that was going to be on Wilson.
Yep.
He said
Wilson.
it
Yep.
threw the ball at the other player.
10-yard
Yep.
line flag on the play.
But it'll be after the play, so
Yep.
it'll be a first down.
And then if it's after the play, it's going to end up being a 1st and 25.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's the way they call it, Tommy. Because that would be crucial. If they give them the first down, then step off the penalty, it's going to be a 1st and 25. And if they step off the penalty without that, it's going to be a first down anyway. Let's see how they're going to do it. They haven't.
Unsportsmanlike penalty.
It's an unsportsmanlike
Louisa.
penalty, but they never moved the
Is
chains.
after the play.
So now they're going to move the chains.
So it should still be a first down.
Let's see what they marked. They're going to give
I
them a
think
first
they're going to
and
give
10.
him, yep. So it's going to, it was after the play. It should not.
I'm surprised at that,
Right.
Tommy.
It was
I'm really
after the play.
surprised at that.
No homers here.
Nope. I think the penalty really
Be
should have
first
been
and 10
after the
at the
first down, which would make it a
25-yard
first
line.
and 25.
Yeah.
The way they did it, they marked
It
it back
should have
15.
been first and goal on the 24.
Yeah. But the way they did it, it's a 1st and 10 on the
Yeah.
24.
There goes Shelton up the middle. Shelton's going to fight. That's going to be one of his shorter runs of the night. He's going to get maybe 3.
That's going to be the end of the third
Okay,
quarter.
Shelton.
A third quarter that the Louisa Lions dominated tonight. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's Louisa 23, Orange 20.
That takes
Yes.
us to the end of the third quarter.
Dickie, in the second
Number
half,
3
I've got
here,
Louisa
opening
with
night.
16 official
It's 23-20. Louisa lead. your
plays
opponents.
to 4 plays for Orange on offense.
Yeah, they dominated. Louisa completely dominated the third quarter of this football game. And the other thing you have to wonder, Tommy, if it didn't wear down Orange's defense. Now we got the whole fourth quarter to go. You wonder if Orange is going to have a tired defense in there as well.
And you could almost see that unsportsmanlike penalty coming because a couple of times in the first half, a few Orange guys said a few things to Louisa guys. And then here in the second half, after a good run, one of the Orange guys kind of stepped over the Louisa guy as he was getting up.
Yeah, the step over play, I didn't see anything wrong with that. That happened right there.
Yeah, right in front of us.
Right.
But
But,
it's just,
yep.
you can't let emotions get to you,
Nope.
though, playing the game.
Nope.
It's not the NBA or the NFL.
And how many ball games? I don't care what it's the NFL or how many times do you see emotion get to somebody and cost an NFL football team?
Yeah, I'm a big believer in you. I can't give it to the defensive guy who makes a tackle and he gets out and he flexes his muscles and his team's down 27-0.
Right. My opinion, Tommy, is let the scoreboard do the
That's
talking.
right. Let the
That's what's
scoreboard
supposed to
do
do
the
the talking. The scoreboard.
That's one thing Trevor Lawrence at Clemson, I'll give him credit. Every time I've seen him score a touchdown or whatever, he goes over and he hands the official the football. That's what you need to do.
Yep.
All right. Lions trying to keep the domination going in the fourth quarter here now.
Right. They dominated the third quarter. No question about that. Now let's see what happens in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this will be the 9th play of this drive, and it
It's not the
started
fourth
at their
quarter.
own
Second down.
22-yard line.
2nd and 6 for Louisa. And this drive would put Louisa up 2 scores if they can score. If they can score a touchdown, that is.
Yep. Going with the horses, Wilson and Shelton. No, that's a Smith that time.
Smith.
Jordan Smith to the outside, 20, 15, 10, 5.
He's in. Touchdown.
Nope, went out of bounds right before it at the 1-yard line, looks like.
The difference was,
Given out
Tommy,
of bounds.
they
Square
gave the
of
ball
goal
to the
line.
quicker man that time, Jordan Smith, and he took it to the outside.
They're going to mark it at the
1.
3, looks
3?
like. Yep. So it's going to be
First and
a
goal
No.
from the 2.
Okay. On the 2.
20-yard
It's
gain.
on the 2, Tommy. Direct snap, and he is going to be not quite in the end zone.
One official says yes, touchdown. One doesn't.
Chase Miller into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisa.
They said Chase Miller. I'm not sure. I thought it was Smith that carried it
It
in.
was Smith, I think.
Yep.
I think it was Smith. It wasn't Chase Miller.
Yep. 2-yard TD run.
Smith.
By Jordan Smith. And they're going to have Lundy in for the extra point.
Yeah, it's 29-20. It's a two-score ball.
Lundy in to try the extra point.
Caden Lundy. Miller holding. High snap, ball down, kick up, looks good. And it is good.
The kick is good.
Lundy on the
11:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Louisa now leads Johannes 30-20.
In the fourth quarter now. And the Lions go up 30-20.
That was some drive right there.
78 yards, Tommy.
Yep. And
Louisa
10 plays.
A punishing running attack.
Yep. 10 plays. Yeah, they battered them back with the big bruisers and Shelton, even though he's not that big, but he is a hard-hitting player. And Wilson, a big quarterback running. And then you turn around and you put the speed in there and boom.
Yep, Jordan Smith got the touchdown. He's a 6 foot, 185-pound junior. And his big brother, Brandon Smith, is up at Penn State playing football.
Yeah, I've got him down for 5 carries for 33 yards tonight and a touchdown. He's had a 15-yard carry and a 20-yard carry tonight. Lundy will be kicking off for the Lions.
Warren and Poirier back.
And his daddy, Rico, was a tough football player, too.
And quite a baseball player.
That's
Here we
Popeye was the baseball.
all of them, actually.
All of them played baseball, yeah. But Rico was a
Popeye was the better of those three then that way. Here we go. Going to be a pooch kick going over to the side. Orange is going to pick it up at the 40, going to the outside, 40.
45.
And then going to be knocked out of bounds.
Poirier with a good return out.
Chase Miller
Close to midfield.
made the stop. And that was number 1, I believe.
Poirier, yep. The quarterback.
Yeah. All right, the Hornets have got to do something on offense this time, Tommy. We got 11:30 to go in the football game. The Lions up 30-20. And a 1st and 10 Orange on the Louisa on their own 47-yard line. This is just the second possession of the half for Orange.
1st and 10 for the Hornets at their own 47-yard line.
All right. Poirier going to have Payette, I believe that is, in the backfield. That's not Jackson. Low snap.
Gonna throw it, looking downfield, and it is incomplete.
Out of bounds.
Yep.
Pass incomplete intended for Donald Brooks. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10 coming up for the Hornets. Defensive play by Jalen Beach that time for Louisa. This is a crucial drive for Orange.
Yeah.
Because they definitely need points this drive. Poirier, bark signals. Poirier hands the ball off and not much. And
Quentin Spellman, one of the men.
also in there for Louisa that time was number
Ball carrier is
55,
Thomas
Mo
Payette.
Johnson. I think he made the initial hit. 3rd and 10 for the Hornets. Clock running, under 11 minutes to go in the football game.
3rd down.
30-20, Louisa.
Got twins on both sides. Poirier drops straight back. Now he's going to take off and run.
Now
He
gonna run.
went past the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete. That covering for Louisa did a nice defensive job too. Was number
Pass
3,
intended for Douglas Newsom.
Logan McGee.
Yeah.
4th down.
Now he went over the line of scrimmage and went back that time. That's what they were looking at, I think.
Well, then that's
Illegal
flag.
forward pass.
illegal forward pass.
That's what it is. Illegal forward pass.
That's the call. Illegal forward pass.
Now, do you?
That was an illegal man down.
That's a
field for
loss
the
of
Hornets.
down too, right?
That's loss of down penalty.
Yeah. So it's going to be 5 yards and be 4th down.
Yep. All right, they're just still discussing it, but it should be loss
Yep.
of.
Loss.
He declined the penalty.
Penalties declined.
And it's fourth.
Brings
Fourth
up
down now.
4th down.
4th and 10, and I think Orange is going to go for it here. I don't think they got much choice. If they want to have a chance of winning this football game, I think they got to go for it.
All right.
And they're going to take a timeout.
Yep.
And I think that's
Timeout,
a
Orange
good
County.
move by Coach Jesse Lower, because this is a football game.
Yep.
I think if they don't make this first down, Louisa gets the ball back in this field position. More than likely, unless Louisa turns the ball over, this is going to be the football game. We still got 10:42 to go, and stranger things can happen. But this is a critical play in this football
Yep.
game right now.
Yeah, we can go back to right at the end of the first half when
Yep.
Louisa was driving downfield. Looked like they were going to be able to take it in. Interception, return to the Louisa 5-yard line, I believe it was. And next thing you know, the Hornets on the board again.
Right.
All right.
But I also think, Tommy, if they don't make this first down, you're going to see Louisa go right back to that grinded-out rushing attack that we just saw.
Yep.
Drive the ball 78 yards for a touchdown.
What's the old saying? They can't score on you if they don't have the ball.
That's right.
All right. Newsom over here. Comfort's going to be on. Comfort's going to be on
4th
Brooks.
down
It
and
looks
10
like.
for the Hornets.
McGee looks like the man's going to be on Newsom. I still think they should have had some yardage with that penalty. There we go. Looking downfield.
And he's
Then
going to be hit, and he ain't going to get it away.
Nope.
44,
And
maybe.
that is Quentin Wash.
Quentin Wash.
There he is.
All right, Mr. Henry.
Nate, we gave Henry the props the other day. We got to give Nate the props here.
Quentin
Louisa
Wash
goes
with the
over.
big play for Louisa.
Yeah. All right. Lions take over
Louisa will
on
start their
downs,
drive in
1st and
Hornet
10
territory,
in Hornet territory.
42-yard line.
Taking over on the Orange 42.
Yep, I think we're going to see.
We're going to see a grinded out.
Yep.
A lot of Wilson and Shelton.
Malik Bell, Raquan Jones, and all the guys that used to do. Fisher, the blocking back.
No, he's going to throw it.
Oh,
I'm surprised at that. He thought he was going to catch him
Pass
napping,
incomplete.
and he did throw it,
Intended
but
for
it's
comfort.
incomplete.
he caught us napping.
2nd down.
Yes, he did. He caught us napping. Because I was looking for a grinded out.
Yep.
The receiver was Amani Comfort. But I'm still saying we're going to see him run the ball
Yep,
this
I
time.
think so too.
I think he was just trying to catch him napping and maybe hit the long
Yeah.
one for a touchdown, but he didn't catch him napping. The ball was overthrown. Yep.
There we go. Wilson with it. Wilson ahead. Wilson's going to pick up maybe 4.
Second down and 3rd down and 7 across the way.
Third down.
Clock continue to run. We're under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. 30-20, Louisa on top of Orange. It has been a very competitive football game, but the Lions have kind of taken over here in the second half. 2 scoring drives.
And I have Mr. Wilson with over 100 yards on the ground. There goes Smith. Smith has got the first down.
First down.
Going to be a 9-yard gain for a first down.
Yep.
Gibson with the tackle was enough for a first down.
Ball down on the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 30.
Andy Prophet in as one of the tight ends right now. Shelton is a running back. Wilson is a quarterback. Thomas comes up over the ball. Comfort is wide right. Smith is in the slot over here to the left this time. He's going to be, it's Miller in motion. Going to be Wilson keeping it. Wilson fights ahead, going to pick up 2.
Rebel Fretwell on the tackle of Landon Wilson.
Wilson faked the ball to the back, going to the right, but kept it himself, went to the left.
14,
Didn't get
down.
much, got a couple. 2nd down and 8 now coming up. Clock continuing to run. We're approaching 8.5 minutes to go in this one.
Dickie, I've got 136 for Shelton and a total of 133 for Wilson on the ground.
That's balanced running attack, Tommy.
Yep, that's Shelton. Shelton's got only, he's still, ball come loose?
No, Shelton.
But
Shelton
Shelton's
came
still
loose.
going, yes. Doing a little Ed
Shelton has the ball
Podoliak.
carrier.
Yeah, they thought they had him stopped, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Was stopped short of the first down.
And he's
I
still
think
short of
it'll
the
be
first
third down.
Yeah, I think his knee is what got him on the
Third
long run.
down, and we'll call it 3 across the way. Be under 8 minutes when the ball is snapped. Louisa out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 4.
Running that play clock down, too.
Yep.
Did a good job on that.
Inside of 3 seconds. Wilson with it. Wilson the outside, cutting it
got
back
the first
in.
down.
Yes.
Wilson got the first down for Louisa.
Going to end up with 5 yards on that play.
Landon Wilson once more up the middle. 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 for the Lions.
7:40 and counting, 3rd quarter.
Ball on that
Fourth quarter.
Ball is on the orange
1st and 10 from the
17-yard line.
17-yard line.
You just kind of got to feel like, Tommy, they're just wearing this orange defense down. Taking a lot of time in the huddle and just using that play clock.
Right.
That's smart coaching. We got less than 5 seconds to go when the ball is snapped. You get the ball
Reverse.
off on a reverse, and he's going to get about 4 or 5 yards.
Reverse handoff goes to Logan McGee.
McGee, the ball carrier, he picks up about 6.
6, yep.
2nd and 4 for the Lions.
Lewis with the tackle.
We'll be down around 6.5 minutes for the ball to snap. Louisa just standing in the huddle, watching the play clock run, and then they get ready to snap the
2nd
ball.
down and 4
Louisa
for the
snapping the
Lions.
ball with 5 seconds or left,
Yep.
or less left on the play clock.
Shelton and Wilson in the backfield.
And that's a very disciplined offense they're running out there now. Man in motion, the ball goes
Give
to
it to
Shelton.
Shelton.
Shelton is going to be down right at the goal line.
Down on the 1
1
foot
yard
line, yep.
Down on the 1.
Going to be a
Shelton was the ball carrier.
14-yard run.
Yep.
1st and goal.
Now the play clock starts.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
They may snap this one a little bit, not letting the play clock run all the way down. Let's see what they do. Now they're snapping this one with about 12 seconds to go. And now the snap is to the blocking back, I believe.
Yep.
And he got the
Let's
touchdown.
go.
Fisher.
Troy
Troy
Fisher.
Fisher, the blocking back. got
Direct
the
snap to Troy Fisher taking
and
the end
takes it
zone.
in for the
Touchdown,
touchdown.
Louisa.
Fisher with the touchdown from 1 yard out.
All right.
And
His
it's 6:06 to go.
Mother, sister, and grandmother all listening, I'll bet.
Caden Lundy in for the extra point try.
Lundy in for the extra point. That was a 42-yard Louisa drive. Started in orange territory on the orange 42. Lundy's kick is no good. It is good.
Yep, it's good.
I didn't think it was.
Kick
It
is
must have
good.
just barely made it over the upright. I thought it was off. But
Louisa
they say it's good.
37 and Orange 20.
6:06 remaining in the game. Louisa
37 to
extends its lead.
That was a
37
steady
points.
diet of Caleb Shelton and Landon Wilson. And Wilson, the bulk in it, because Wilson had a big run in that also, 25 yards. And
Yeah, after they tried that one pass, tried to
Yeah.
catch him napping,
Yeah.
it was all grinded out after that.
yeah.
One thing you got to be also pleased with, if you're Will Patrick, Tommy, is the play of his offensive line too.
Yeah. Poise and discipline.
Because them two guys, I know, have rushed for over 250 yards.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they're getting close to 300.
Yeah.
The two of them together. All right, Louisa to kick off here, 37-20. This was anybody's ball game at halftime. Matter of fact, at halftime, Orange was actually leading the football game, 20-15. But it's been all Louisa here in the second half.
Yeah, in fact, Orange has had the ball a total of 8 plays, where Louisa's had 10, 15,
Jaden Warren back to receive the kick.
And 5, 24 plays.
Yeah, Orange had 2 possessions in the second half and didn't have a first down.
Yep. There we go. Lundy to kick off. The sophomore comes up over the ball. Going to send it squibbing down the sideline, goes out of bounds.
Orange is going to get the ball to the 40-yard line.
Yep.
I think.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Orange's first 2 possessions of the second half. One started on the 42. One started on the 47.
Well, they're going to make them kick it again.
Yep, Orange is going to make them kick it again.
Surprised at
Orange
that.
County elects to have a new kickoff.
And he'll kick off from the 35 this time. 5-yard penalty. 6:05 to go in the football game.
All right. Lundy. Caden Lundy. See if he sends this one down the middle.
Yep.
Yeah. Going to be taken at the 29, up to the 30, to the outside, and brought down at the 31-yard line. They'd have been a whole lot better taking that ball on the penalty before it.
Yeah, the guy that made that stop for the Louisa Lions was Jeremiah Madison.
He's had a good game.
And the guy that recovered that onside kick was Jeremiah Madison.
That's right. All right, Orange is going to take over at their own 32-yard line.
Yep.
Hornets will start drive at their own 32-yard line. First and 10.
All right.
Poirier, who's had a good game, actually.
Yes, he has. All right, I look for Orange to air it out here. Let's see what happens. Poirier. And Orange, you got to call a timeout or the play clock's going to run out on them.
Yeah.
They were not ready for this offensive play that time.
Well, Jalen Beach saw something, or Chase Miller, one of them saw something over here on the Orange sideline, and they sat there and pointed to it.
Trinity King, Zoe Harris.
Chase Miller's a junior.
Stand up, girls.
He's had a good game, 6'2", 180.
Yep.
Come on, girls.
Yep. Got a TD catch.
Let's hear it. Trinity and Zoe, thank you for being here.
And Jalen Beach is a 5'6", 145-pound junior.
I can remember when I was 5'6". I don't know if I remember when I was 145. Here we go. Now they brought trips to the right this time. And Louisa's only got 2 people over there in coverage.
You got wide open, too.
Yep.
That's
a hurdle. Now, if a hurdling is supposed to be a penalty, that was a hurdle.
That was a hurdle.
Pass
But that's no
complete to
penalty.
Douglas Newsom.
That was no penalty.
That's good for first down yardage for the Hornets. We are.
That was
Pryor.
12 yards.
Pass, first down, Orange. In all fairness, we're going by what I was
Right.
told. We did not see the play happen.
Right, okay.
Right.
Here we go. 1st and 10. This time, Twins to the left, or to the right. Fourier. Rolling. Gets hit right as he throws the ball. Dean in there on him.
Pass incomplete, intended for Donald Brooks.
Yep, Dean made the hit.
Dean may have got the worst of it, too.
2nd down and 10.
Also in there on the pursuit, Tommy, was Wash.
Yep, Quentin Marsh, the sophomore.
2nd and 10 for the Hornets.
They've had 4 passes, 4 carries.
Rolling to the right, being pressured, and is brought down on a nice tackle.
Andy Profit right
Andy
there.
Profit.
Yeah.
Made the stop, and Orange looking at a 3rd
Profit
and
tackles
9
Poirier.
across the way. Clock continued to run. We down
Got back to about the original
under
line of
5:20 to go
scrimmage.
with the
3rd
ball
down.
game. 3rd down.
All right.
Orange looking to the sidelines to get the play. Play clock running this time, Tommy. It's going to be down under 10 seconds when they snap the ball. Matter of fact, it's going to be less than 5 seconds when they snap the ball. They still haven't snapped the ball. They
Just
barely
got
get it all.
set up a
Pass
screen.
is batted down.
That's Joe. I mean, that's Elijah Brooks.
Yep.
Screen
Elijah
pass.
Brooks, a
Deflected, knocked down by
6'1",
Brooks.
230-pound sophomore.
Brings up 4th
Called
down.
his name a lot tonight. He batted that screen pass down.
Yeah.
He batted them down like Shelby Harris does for the Broncos, Tommy.
Yeah. Oh, we got a penalty though.
All right, let's see what we got.
Penalty looked like it's against Orange.
4th down, 4th and 9.
There's a flag down.
I declined it. I think unsportsmanlike conduct. Go. No, that's what.
Unsportsmanlike
Yeah.
on Orange. They're going to take that one.
Unsportsmanlike
That's gonna
conduct.
Yeah,
be
they'll take
15
that.
yards. And his down's going to stay the same.
Yep. Be 4th down and 25.
Yep.
Fourth and 25. 4:52 to go here in the ball game. Louisa on top. 37 to 20.
And I would say Orange is going to go for it. They don't have anything to lose.
Right.
It's now 4th and 25.
4th and 25. Pryor gets the snap, looking to throw. He's being pressured. He rolls out, still being pressured, and he's going to be still with the football. And he's brought down. Dean is one of the lines in there.
Quentin
Wash is also in there. And the other one getting up off the bottom of the pile is number 31 for Louisa, Andy Profit.
And Jacob Brunderick all there too. I like the fact
among others,
that
on
Marsh
that
never
stop.
gave up on it. He got away from him once and he came back and went after him again. That was going to be
And we
another.
got another
Louisa to
flag.
take over.
No,
Oh,
I'm
so-
sorry. That's a rag
Louisa will
and
start
not
the
a flag.
drive at the Hornet
Lions take over on
28-yard
the
line.
Orange 23-yard line. Louisa's had the ball 3 possessions, Tommy,
Yeah.
in the second half. Scored on all 3. Orange had the ball 3 possessions in the second half. Nothing. I don't know that they even got a first down.
Yeah, they got one first down on that pass.
Yeah.
Yep. On a first down play.
All right. Wilson gets the snap, gives the ball off, and he's going to be inside the 15, down around the 10. He's still going and finally brought down around the 10. That
That's
was
Austin Talley.
Tommy.
Yep, Austin Talley.
A 5'9", 188 pound sophomore.
He's going to pick up.
First down.
Carrier was
And-
Austin Talley.
Down to the 11, Tommy.
14 yards, looks like.
And Orange is going to call a timeout here with 4:30 to go in the ball game.
Timeout was called by
37-20
Orange.
Louisa. And the Lions look like they're going to go 2-0 and get ready for the Monticello Mustangs in the jungle Friday night.
Coach Lore's got to be pleased with the way his team played the first half.
Yes.
Anyway, they really stuck in there, and they had Louisa on the ropes. And in fact, as you said, had the lead at the half. And then we turned around, and Lions came out, showed the poise, discipline, and power in the second half.
Yes. Louisa has shown one thing, that they can run the football effectively, that Wilson can run the ball well, as can Caleb Shelton.
Yep.
And they have some other weapons as well, Jordan Smith.
Yeah, they opened up Jordan Smith tonight.
Right.
So they had him in the can last week. Didn't let him run but once, I think, all last week on Tuesday night. But I can tell you probably here, yeah, he only had one carry last week.
All right.
Here we go. First and 10. Going to hand the ball to one of the outside runners, and he's going to try to cut it back upfield, and that's Marsh. No, that's Walker.
Damon Walker, senior, 5'6", 160.
Damon Walker, the ball carrier.
He's going to lose a yard.
Yep, 2nd and 11. 4:22 to go in the ball game. 37-20, Louisa. Lions have scored 17 unanswered here in the second half.
It'll be Wilson and Talley in the backfield.
Yep.
Gonna give it to Talley. Talley takes his time, cuts it upfield, and good run. He's gonna be down here, another first down right at the goal line. Let's see where they mark it.
Lions have scored 22 unanswered here in the second half.
Going to be a. Where are they going to mark it? They
Down
mark
to
it at the
3.
3, so it's going to be a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
Third and 2.
Because they can get a first down, but
Yep.
get the touchdown. Running that play clock right on down again. Wilson.
Gives it to Talley.
And I don't think he's quite, well, he's close to a touchdown. He got the first down.
Austin Talley was the ball carrier.
Yep, Austin Talley is down to the 1. I
Yep.
mean, right
First
at
and-
the 1 yard line.
First and goal.
First and goal for Louisa.
Stopped short of the goal line.
Just short of the goal line.
First and goal.
3:28 to go. Clock starts back up. 37-20, Louisa on top.
And I say it's going to be Austin Talley again.
I think so too. He brought you down there. Let him carry it in.
Yep, yep. Let the sophomore get in the end zone. All right, let's see what they do. Wilson.
He'll be running to the left.
Nope.
Nope.
He gives the ball off to the
Comfort.
wing back, and he got in the end zone.
That's Madison.
Number 22.
Yep.
Jeremiah Madison.
Jeremiah
Carry into the end
Madison
zone.
gets the Louisa touchdown.
Touchdown, Louisa.
1 yard TD run.
Yep. He just kept his night, Tommy, because
Yep.
he had a good night before
Right.
that. Now he got a touchdown.
Yep.
Jeremiah Madison. He is a 5'9", 170-pound senior.
Lundy in for the kick. Miller holding. They come here to the set. Ball down, kick up. Looks good.
It is
And it's
good.
good.
Lundy's kick is good.
So with 3 minutes to go.
Fourth quarter.
Exactly 3
Louisa
minutes.
44, your Hornets 20.
And it's 44-20 now, Louisa.
Yeah.
You see the ball that's the shot. See? That was perfect.
Yeah, that was good. You know, Tuesday night when we played Charlottesville and Tally came in, he was kind of running quarterback and running it. This time they left the veteran Wilson in there with him and let him guide him left, right, you know. And it worked out great. And then Madison caps it off with the run.
Yep.
And as you said, Jeremiah Madison, I know a couple of times on the kickoffs, he had that one fumble recovery, as you said, and then he also had a great tackle one time on it too. So he's had a good game tonight.
Yeah, he got that onside kick when it was a very difficult onside kick to field.
Yeah. You're going to hear about Caleb Shelton. You're going to hear about Landon Wilson. But tonight too, Troy Fisher had a good night.
And the
Jordan
offensive
Smith.
line, Tommy. The Louisa offensive line.
Jordan Smith just came through tonight. And then Tally and Madison there. Yeah, on the offensive line, they got back Gabe Thomas at center, and he's 6'2", 230.
He's a junior.
Yeah, so he's a good one. All right. Lundy to kick. See where this one's going to go. Going to be a little short one. The Hornets will have it at their own 40-yard line.
All right, this will be Orange's
Fans, as we come
fourth possession
closer to the end of the game, we want to thank you for coming tonight.
Second half.
Second half, and they have one first down in the second half.
Staff of Orange County
This
High
was
School.
anybody's ball game at halftime, Tommy.
Yeah.
Orange actually led at halftime, 20-15, but it's been all Louisa here in the second half.
At 6:30. On behalf of the Hornet Nation, we thank you for your support and attendance.
Lions
Roy
have
Sullivan back in the ball game
the
for
stadium
Louisa
with proper
tonight.
social distancing using the main gate.
He called his name quite a bit Tuesday night. All right.
Avery Qualls, I believe, on defense
First
out
and
there
10 for the
now.
Hornets.
Troy Fisher's out on defense now. They're going to send a man in motion. That's Jackson. And they're not going to get the playoff. That's a delay of game penalty on them.
We have a new quarterback out there, I think, for Orange, Tommy.
Yeah. 5 yards for delay of game.
And the quarterback for Orange is number... Trying to get his number.
The 12, Reinhold.
First and 15.
Oh, he's a running back, I think.
Yeah, they hand the ball off to him, and he gets up to about the 35-yard line.
Thomas
12 is the quarterback,
Yep.
Tommy. You're right. Reinhold is the quarterback.
Well, he's the one that ran it.
Reinhold
12
is
is
now
out
in
there.
quarterback for the Hornets.
Yeah.
He's the quarterback.
Gain of 1, second and 14.
All right. He had the ball
Drive.
off on a reverse play, and that went nowhere.
Went nowhere.
Childs tackled in the backfield.
Charles tackled in the backfield.
And when they turned and looked this way,
Third
Brundrick,
and
yes.
20.
Brundrick was the man there. They had that snuffed all the way.
Yep. Lions have
Third down for the Hornets. Third and 18.
69 is in there. 60 is in there for Louisa right now. Aiden Riley. Troy Sullivan, 69 in there. All right. Handoff. You got a little running room. And he's finally brought down upfield.
Fumble.
Fumble the football. Host of Lions in on this tackle.
Ball
Off the
came
bottom
out
of the
on that
pile is number
Recovered
71.
by
Avery Qualls, yep.
That's Avery Qualls. Number 15 also in on the stop for Louisa.
Austin Tally.
Austin Tally. Fourth down. Fourth and 2 for Orange.
It'll be
Clock
fourth
running
down.
down. It'll be
12 yards to go.
probably less than a minute when the ball is snapped, and the Lions are going to come away from here tonight with another victory, Tommy, 44-20, with just about a minute to go in the ball game.
All right. going to hand it to Jackson, I believe. That's 5. And Jackson's going to end up getting 3 yards, but the Lions will take over on down.
Troy Fisher in on that stop for the Louisa Lions.
Kelly with the tackle.
Callie also in on the stop.
It'll be a turnover on down.
Yep. Lions will take over.
You may have to run 2
Once
plays
again,
to
fans,
end
we
this
remind
ball
you that
game.
we want you to exit the stadium with proper social distancing using the main gate. We ask that you please proceed directly
All right.
to your vehicles. Do not congregate in groups. Please avoid handshakes, hugs, high fives, and fist
14,
bumps.
25, 30.
All right, 52 seconds to go. Louisa's 2-0, 44-20 over the Orange Hornets. This was anybody's ball game at halftime, but it's been all Louisa in the second half. Callie quarterbacking now. And they're going to direct snap it. And it's going to be number 6 with the football for Louisa. And he's going to be run out of bounds, and that would be Amani Comfort.
Comfort,
Yep.
Comfort was the ball carrier on the play.
how much to get?
Move the sticks. It'll be first down for Louisa.
How much do you end
I
up
would
with?
say about 15.
Okay.
15-yard gain.
First and 10 from 27.
Ball on the 27. This will probably be the last play of the ball
Yeah.
game.
They
Yeah,
put the center fielder back there,
Louisa's
too.
in the Joe Prasarchik formation there. And they take a knee. That's going to be the football game tonight from Charlottesville High School. Final score, Louisa Lions 44 and the Orange Hornets 20.
And we'll have some stats in just a few minutes.
The perfect season. And if you're interested in championship gear, we got you taken care of. Check out the LCPS Facebook page for details on how to get a great new piece to complete your wardrobe. Next up, we congratulate LCHS wrestler Owen Greslick. Owen won the state title at 120 pounds during the state tournament on Saturday. Great job, Owen, and the entire LCHS wrestling coaching staff. And finally, we congratulate the LCHS forensics team for winning the Region 4B championship. The Lions will now compete in the Super Regional competition this upcoming weekend. You see the list of names on the screen. Great job to all involved. Again, thank you, Lion Nation, for your unwavering support. The Roar returns.
Today's criminals don't leave a fingerprint.
They can't be identified in a video.
In fact, they don't have to be in the same country. Technology has changed the game forever. Cyber criminals target our digital information to sell or use for their benefit.
But you can help defend against their attacks. You can defeat them. Prepare yourself for a career in cybersecurity, and you can fill one of 36,000 unfilled positions in cybersecurity in the state of Virginia.
Think you have what it takes?
See your school counselor for more information.
And we're back at Charlottesville High School, where Louisa was a visiting team against Orange tonight. And Dickie, it was a tough first half for the Lions. The Orange Hornets, Jesse Lohr and his team, they came out prepared. They had all kinds of things in their playbook, and let everybody know how it happened.
All right, Orange scored on their first offensive possession. Scored at 6:34 to go in the first quarter, and they scored on an 8-yard run by Jackson. There were drivers really set up on a 4th and 17 that Orange converted. 5-yard offside penalty against Louisa and a Poirier run. Then Louisa took the lead 7-6 with 11:30 to go in the first half on a 4-yard touchdown run by Shelton. Lundy kicked the AP. 7-6 was the score, Louisa's favor. 45-yard drive by the Lions. Orange answered that, scoring and taking the 14-7 lead. They scored on a Poirier to Childs touchdown pass, and then ran a razzle-dazzle play for the 2-point conversion, take a 14-7 lead. Louisa answered with a 9-yard touchdown pass to Chase Miller. The 2-point conversion gave Louisa a 15-14 lead with 4:44 to go in the first half. And then Orange scored with 1:36 to go in the first half. Brooks intercepted a Wilson pass and ran it 55 yards. Jackson scored on a 5-yard run from there. Note the pass was incomplete for the conversion. 20-15 Orange at the half. But the second half, all Louisa. Lions took the second half kickoff and they marched 56 yards for a touchdown. Took a 23-20 lead. A 35-yard run by Wilson. 2-point conversion by Shelton. The Lions then put together the most impressive drive of the season when they drove 78 yards for a touchdown. Scored with 11:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Smith scored on a 2-yard run. Lundy kicked the extra point. 30-20 Louisa. Lions got on the scoreboard again with 6:06 to go. Then a 37-20 on a Troy Fisher 1-yard run. Lundy to PAT. And Jeremiah Madison got the Lions' final touchdown on a 1-yard run with 3 minutes to go. Lundy's PAT. Final score, Louisa 44, Orange 20.
Yeah, that last touchdown all set up by Talley's running, Austin Talley, bringing them down there. Dickie, really, statistically, the only thing I want to talk about, Caleb Shelton, 18 carries, 155 yards, 2 TDs unofficially for him. But Landon Wilson, in the second half, was over 100 yards. He ended up on the night, 15 carries, 139 yards.
That's 295 yards, just about those two guys got running the football.
Between the two of them, 294 to be exact.
Right.
But you sat there. Wilson didn't have a great night throwing the ball. He ended up 4 of 9, 26 yards, TD, and 2 interceptions. But Louisa showed what they're made of in the second half.
Yes.
They came out, played control basketball, football.
Yeah.
They sat there and they ran the clock down as best they could every time. They tried only one pass, and that was on a play that they thought they'd get them by surprise.
Right.
But other than that, it was the running and, as you said, offensive line.
Yes.
Everybody was back tonight, basically, and they just sat and opened the holes, and the guys took advantage of it.
And I think they just wore Orange down in the second half, Tommy. Yep, that rushing attack. But that's impressive. Wilson and Shelton rushing for almost 300 yards.
And in the second half, what Wilson did
Yes.
was just fabulous.
Yes. And Wilson, as we said, he's a lot quicker than he was last year.
Yeah. Next Friday night in the Lions Den.
Jungle.
In the jungle. I'm still inside for basketball. Still celebrating the girls in the state.
Right.
But we turn around at the jungle. Monticello and the best athlete probably in the battle in the Jefferson District, Malachi Fields, come.
Yep. And he's quite something to see. We saw him last year up at Monticello. He's a very impressive football player, very impressive athlete.
And my understanding is all the rest of the games have 6:30 starts. So that would be something there. So once again, any final words?
Nope. I think Louisa showed what they were made of tonight, Tommy. They got tested. This was a real test. The first game against Charlottesville was not a test for Louisa. They won that easily. Tonight they got tested. When you go in the dressing room and you're down 23-20, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't know exactly what Coach Patrick told them, but he lit a fire under them. I know that.
They must have did a lot of studying of the playbook during the halftime there, because they came out and got straight A's in the second half. That's Tommy Nelson, Dickie Purcell. We thank the technical crew at LCHS for everything they did and helping us bring this to you, and all you people out there that listen and say such kind words. Keep everybody in your prayers. Hope we get through this thing real quick. Good night, everyone. The final score, Louisa 44, Orange 20.